Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Let me turn that off and continue. And we are back here in the 500 question studio. It's the final 100 more questions, and then we are done with this stream. And yes, that guy to my left here on screen is still standing. 232 questions so far and still in play. However, Brig has earned the right to stay in play after the battle that we saw at the end of the last 100. So Brig may end up ruining Lucario's run here. We'll soon find out. Lucario is currently sitting on one strike, needs to clear that strike off as early as possible. Otherwise, Brig will get an opportunity to choose a category and maybe end it for Lucario. Oh, well, I did not expect it to get as tense as this. Certainly did not expect anyone to get anywhere near a stratospheric streak as this either. And here come all the donations from those that were matching the dollar per $1,000. It was in total, by the way, 41. $4,100 you earned in that particular round. So we now have 8 Mickey, $41, says 3. Buzzer Bob, $41, says wrongs. Dev saying $41, saying and I presume they are at least trying to collab in this particular donation. So whoever is last in order, Milk Like Substance there going $41, going your ... Is anyone going to say gone? Let's find out. Let's wait for the final donation to come through. Might as well wait for it to happen. Come on. Do it so I can press the button. Do it so I can press the button, please. Can't see at my end. Can we get the gone, please? We need the gone. Get the gone donation in. Oh, I'm going mad. Oh, there we go. We're starting to see madness happen at question 401. Great. Are we going to see a gone? Clearly we're not. There it is, Buzzer Bob with the $1.11 going and saying, say it again. And again. There we go. So we do need to remember that 3 wrong in a row will get you gone at least. Going mad? I mean, I'm already mad. I'm just slightly more mad at the moment, I guess. We're just getting into that hyper mode. So, Lucario cannot be beaten on money. Cannot be beaten on question streak count. So, it's kind of, how far can you take this? There's 100 questions left. Can you take it all the way to 332 questions?
Let's wait and see, shall we?
Let's wait and see, indeed. So, we now go into our penultimate 50, and those categories are duplices. We have Asian literature, mathematics, Scrabble, social media, fictional places, political parties, LGBTQ history, moons, baseball, and photography. So as I say, this is Duplice's 50 set of questions. So thank you to Duplice, and also thank you to all of the question writers, question proofers for all of these. This was specifically for Duplice. So any of those tickle your fancy there, Lucario?
There's a few. Obviously the questions might be hard. Still a bit worried here. Can I start? Let's start with baseball, please. You
can indeed start with baseball, but we're starting with the triple threat.
No.
We're in that danger territory, so if you do not give me the 3 answers on this baseball question, then you are down to, well, you're on up to 2 strikes in a row, and then Brig will be there to pick the next category. Is this going to be 3 strikes and out? Matt the ref says, well, we'll find out. You need to give me the 3 right answers in 10 seconds, otherwise it's a second strike of the board. Here's your question. Name the 3 Major League Baseball players who have hit over 700 home runs in their career. 10 seconds.
Barry Bonds, Hank Aaron, Babe Ruth.
Yes! Perfect answer! Perfect answer! Jesus Christ! Clear that strike. Add another 3,000 to the board. Makes it 181,000 now. So I guess the next big target for you is to reach $200,000 in your bank. So that's only 19,000 away. Toad Boy chat's like, he must be stopped. Okay, another category then.
Let's go fictional places.
Fictional places, we can indeed. Question is, What colourful town from Pokemon Red Blue had background music that, urban legend says, causes nosebleeds, headaches, and mania in children? 10 seconds.
That's Lavender Town.
That it is, yes. The so-called Lavender Town syndrome was invented in 2010 by an anonymous poster on Pastebin. Another correct answer, another 1,000 on the board, 182,000 now. And your next question is, what do we go for?
Asian literature, please.
Asian literature. Whiskers is now having a mad moment, apparently. Asian literature, your question is, written by 11th century Japanese noblewoman Murasaki Shikibu, scholars often consider the first ever novel to be The Tale of whom? 10 seconds.
Genji.
It is indeed, yes. Book tells the tale of Hikaru Genji, the son of an ancient Japanese emperor and his romantic exploits and life in the aristocracy. Another right answer, 183,000 now your total, and we keep moving on.
Let's try Scrabble.
Going to Scrabble, very popular board game. Let's see what the first question in Scrabble is. What two-letter word for a Chinese life force is the most frequently played word in US Scrabble tournaments? 10 seconds.
Qi, QI.
Absolutely, yes. I mean, I have the pronunciation guide here, but thank you for also confirming it. Other short Q without U words also include cat, QAT, and also caddy, which is an Islamic judge, QADI. But Chi, QI is perfectly fine. Add another 1,000 to the board, 184,000. And your next category.
Okay, let's have a look at LGBTQ history.
LGBTQ history. It's a battle. It's a battle on LGBTQ history. So it does mean we bring Brig into the fray here. Brig, how are you on your LGBTQ history?
Well, I'm gay, but we'll have to see, I suppose.
We will have to see. So, Lucario, lead or follow?
Yes. Follow, please.
Going to follow. So, Brig, you're going to be answering first on this question. Besides Taiwan, name the 28 countries that have legalized same-sex marriage. No other information required there. Brig, you're answering first. 5 seconds.
UK.
Yes.
Ireland.
Yes.
New Zealand.
Yes.
France.
Yes.
Germany.
Yes.
Canada.
Yes.
Spain.
Yes.
Netherlands.
Yes.
Greece. Oh no.
Ooh.
Greece is not on the list of countries that have legalized same-sex marriage, I'm afraid. No.
Oh well.
That does mean, Brig, we're going to be saying goodbye to you in a moment.
Well, it's
we
not
got.
inevitable, really.
Don't say that.
It's an amazing thing to watch this last couple of hours. So fair enough, really.
So, Lucario, get another 1,000 to your total, 185,000. Let's quickly look at the other possible answers. Could have gone with Argentina, Australia, Austria, Belgium, Brazil, Colombia, Costa Rica, Denmark, Ecuador, Finland, Iceland, Luxembourg, Malta, Mexico, Norway, Portugal, South Africa, Sweden, and the United States, and Uruguay.
Yeah,
Those are the 20.
there, actually. So, yeah. Never mind.
Those are the 20 countries that have legalised same-sex marriage. So, Brig, we have to say goodbye to you, but well played in those battles that you did play in, even if one of them was slightly brief. Thank you for joining us. And who knows, you might get picked again, but as I say, we're now in the final 100 questions, so it's seemingly rather unlikely now. But
I agree.
thank you for playing, and enjoy watching the remainder of the stream.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Lucario still stand with 185,000 in your back pocket. 95 questions left to play now. Where are you going next?
I'll do LGBTQ history again, please.
Continuing on, next question is, what major event of 28th of June 1969 did the New York Times headline as 4 policemen hurt in village raid? 10 seconds.
Stonewall riots.
It is indeed. Diverse group of queer people fought back against a police raid of the Stonewall in a gay bar. Absolutely right. Another 1,000 added to your total. 14,000 away from making it 200 cool K. Where next?
I'll do LGBTQ history again, please.
Continuing on. Question is, enemies of the Spartans, an elite military force of 150 pairs of male lovers, was the sacred band of what ancient Greek city? 10 seconds.
Athens, Carthage, Thebes.
Yes. Thebes is the answer they were looking for. Well played. 338 BCE, at the Battle of Chaeronea, Philip II of Macedon, father of Alexander the Great, slaughtered the entire force. Wow. Is the right answer not your first given, so no extra cash. Let's keep going, though.
Mathematics, please.
Okay, jumping the board to mathematics. Question is, also known for his prime number Siev, which Greek mathematician used a Styx shadow to calculate Earth's circumference to within 2%? 10 seconds.
Eratosthenes.
Yes, indeed, yes. Of Cyrene, if you wanted to be very specific, but yes, Eratosthenes is the answer we're looking for. And another 1,000 added, 187,000 now. We keep going.
Political parties, please.
Political parties. The question being, according to its constitution, which country shall conduct all activities under the leadership of the Workers' Party? 10 seconds.
USSR, Russia, North Korea,
North
Cuba.
Korea it is, yes. North Korea, the answer there, has a unicameral legislature known as the Supreme People's Assembly, which is mostly symbolic. Not your first given answer, so no extra cash on the board, but you are still in play. 9 away from seeing half of all of the questions.
No pressure. Can I do political parties again, please?
You can indeed. Question. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison both lead political parties with which name? 10 seconds.
Liberal, Labour, Conservative.
Liberal, absolutely right, yes. Canada's Liberal Party is centre-left, whereas Australia's Liberal Party is more centre-right. But all good. Another 1,000 on the board. 12,000 away from making it a cool 200k. 90 questions left now in the entire of this stream. 8 away from seeing half of all of them.
Social media, please.
Social media. Oh, before we do that, though, we have a subscription coming in from Tipster saying,
At Bash 8 months of the At Bash Doot At Bash Queen.
Thank you very much for the 8-month resub there. Tipster greatly appreciated. Yes, At Bash 8 months of the At Bash Doot At Bash Queen. Thank you very much for all of that. Just say what you go for again, sorry.
Social media, please.
That's what it was. And Tuntasar in chat also saying, there are no records left. You have seen more questions than any English-speaking player has ever seen. You have broken literally all of the records. And we're also got a donation from Linepiece for $35 saying, this prepaid credit card I got months ago doesn't want to work for half the things I wanted to use it on, so he's using the rest of the cash on this instead. Well, thank you very much for the generous $35 donation, Linepiece. Greatly appreciated. Brings our total to over $1,800 now. Can we make it to $2,000 by the end of the stream, I wonder? Can you make it to $2,000 before Lucario gets to 200,000? There we go. There's a challenge for you all out there if you want to try and meet that. Social media is the category for the next question, which is, which social media's app's mascot is named Ghostface Chiller? 10 seconds.
Snapchat.
Yes. The name is a pun on former Wu-Tang Clan rapper Ghostface Killer, inspired by CO Evan Spiegel's love of rap. Another 1,000 added to the board. 11,000 away now from your 200,000. And we have 89 questions left in the entire stream. Where are you going next?
Social media again, please.
Social media again. It is a battle. We have had completely unique players throughout this entire process so far. We're into the last 100. Are we going to be seeing a duplicate, or are we going to be seeing yet another new player? Let's find out. It's another new player. It's Scooter Dust. Scooter Dust has been picked for this particular battle. Another new player in the game. I am absolutely amazed we've still been able to pick in unique players throughout all of this. We've not had any duplicates so far. So, just waiting for Scooter Dust to confirm or deny. Scooter Dust is currently waiting in the green room, so hopefully getting sound checked and will be with us shortly. Wow, okay. My brain is melting right now. I'm just checking all of everything that's happening. No duplicates helped by Lucario being in for a very long time. That is also true as well. Hello there, Scooter Dust. Welcome to 500 Questions. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
How do you feel going up against Lucario here?
Oh man, this has been. I'm shaking.
Yeah, I think that's
Yep.
fair. That's a fair assessment, a fair emotion to be feeling at this moment. But you have been giving some really good answers in chat for when neither of the players that are currently active giving a right answer. So maybe you could be the one to take down Lucario here. Let's find out. So we go into battle mode. It is on social media. Lucario, lead or follow?
Follow, please.
You're going to follow. So Scooter Dust, you're going to be answering first on this question. Name the top 20 most followed individuals on Instagram. For clarity, this list does not include brand accounts. This is as of September the 9th, 2020. Scooter Dust, you are answering first. 5 seconds.
Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes.
Katy Perry.
Yes.
Kylie Jenner.
Yes.
Justin Bieber.
Yes.
Kendall Jenner.
Yes.
Kanye West.
Not on the list. There's a lot of K's up there, but Kanye, not one of them, I'm afraid. Very surprising. So, Scooter Dust, that is a loss on that battle. So, we'll be saying goodbye to you in a moment, but let's quickly do the maths here. We add another 1,000 to Lucario's total. He's now only $10,000 away from getting to 200k, which is just inconceivable. You managed to get 6 of the 20 answers upon the board. Let's look at all the others. We could have also gone with Ariana Grande, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, Selena Gomez, Lionel Messi, Beyonce, Neymar, Taylor Swift, Jennifer Lopez, Khloe Kardashian, another Kardashian, Miley Cyrus, Kourtney Kardashian, another Kardashian, Kevin Hart, Demi Lovato, and Ellen DeGeneres. Those were all of the answers we could have accepted up on the board there. So, Scooter Dust, it was another valiant effort from you this time in the battle, but unfortunately, Kanye was not on the board for you, so it did not work out for you.
Well, them's the breaks.
Them's the breaks. So thank you very much for playing. It seems rather unlikely you'll be picked again, but who knows, anything can still happen. But thank you very much for playing, and we will catch you later, Scooter Dust.
Thank you.
And yet you are still standing, Lucario. Did you have any more hope
here.
on that particular battle, or was that another dodge?
I was getting rid of all the Kardashians, and I don't. It would have
Fair
had to
enough.
have been maybe Beyonce or something next.
All right. Well, you were gifted the victory there for Kanye West being a wrong answer. Let's move on. Press the button. And you are 6 questions away from seeing half of all of the questions.
Can I do social media again, please?
You can indeed. The question is, also an interjection that expresses surprise, what is the first dance move performed when doing the TikTok famous Renegade dance? 10 seconds.
OMG, God, wow,
I'll accept wow as whoa.
okay.
I will actually accept that. That's close enough for me to accept it. The dance originally choreographed by 14-year-old Jalaya Harmon and popularized by TikTok star Charlie D'Amelio. It's performed to a snippet of American rapper K-Camp's song Lottery. So we'll accept that. I am accepting it, Hallian. I'm accepting it. And Crash called, yes, the woe memes and all that. It was not your first given answer, so you're not getting extra cash for it, but it is no strike. And we will continue on.
Social media again, please.
Social media, the fourth one in that category is... What animals appear in the background of Me at the Zoo, the first video ever uploaded to YouTube? 10 seconds.
Rhino, elephant, zebra, giraffe.
Yes, elephant's the answer there. Not the first answer given, but still the right answer, so you avoid getting an extra strike there. Of course, yes, the first ever video on YouTube. All the way back in the early 2000s. Well, sort of early-ish 2000s. 4 questions away from seeing half of all the questions.
Can I finish off social media, please?
Yep, final one in that category is... By the end of August 2020, almost half of the 20 most liked tweets on Twitter were from members of which K-pop boy band? 10 seconds.
BTS?
Yes. Absolutely BTS, yes. The most liked of them being by member V. Another 1,000 added, 191,000, 9,000 away now from your 200,000 bank target. We have 85 questions left to see now the entire game.
Okay.
You are 3 away from hitting 50%. Where next?
Let's give photography a try.
Photography. Here we go. Here's your question. What word derived from the Japanese for blur or haze refers to the aesthetic blur produced in the outer focus parts of a photo? 10 seconds.
Oh, not one I know. I can't even hazard a guess, I'm afraid.
It's a strike on the board. Anyone in chat know the term? Anyone know it? Samson says it's on the tip of his tongue but can't get it out. There it is. Samson did get it out eventually. Right, strike on the board. We were looking for bokeh. Bokeh is what we're looking for there. Usually produced when there is a narrow depth of field. That is when what is in focus is positioned a very specific and limited distance from the camera. It's a strike on the board. We need to clear that strike. Where are you going next?
Let's try baseball.
Going to baseball. Question. Baseball made its official Olympic debut as a medal event during the 1992 Summer Games, hosted in what European city? 10 seconds.
Barcelona.
Yes, it is. We clear the strike. We add another 1,000, 192,000, and this is your 250th question. Halfway through all of the questions.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm a bit tired, but let's try photography.
Going with photography, see if we can correct that wrong we made earlier. Your second question in photography is... Shots where the camera is tilted on its roll axis to induce an uneasy or disorienting feeling in the viewer is known by what national name? 10 seconds.
Dutch angle?
It is, yes. I forgot I was going to put in an Easter egg here where when that question came up, it would actually start doing a Dutch angle on stream, but did not get there in time, so I was sort of feature locking myself. Another 1,000 added to your bank, 193,000 now, and that is half of all of the questions you have now seen. Halfway to a 500.
Oh, it's been some ride.
Oh, it really has.
250!
Pop Random Comedy in chat saying, nerd! Brig there with a you know what? Yes, standing ovation is there we go. Standing ovation, there we go. You can't really see me, but yes, standing ovation, there we go. And yet, we continue on. You're still in control of the game.
Continue on.
You are 7,000 away from making it 200,000 in your bank. There are only 82 questions left in this entire game now.
Let's do photography again, please.
Photography. Question is... What is General Nguyen's Ngoc Loan holding in his right hand in a famous Pulitzer Prize-winning photograph taken on the 1st of February 1968? 10 seconds.
A rifle, a person, a baby, an arm, a gun.
I'm just going to jump in there. You said rifle. Is it specifically... I mean, I've got just here a gun. as my
I did
answer.
say gun when you stopped the clock.
You also
just then.
did
I
say
was
gun then,
rattling
so if it's not a rifle, then I can't accept that, but you did say gun, which I can accept at the very least. Pricing chain says it's a pistol, effrontery says it's a pistol, so I'll accept gun as an answer,
Okay.
so it means it is a right answer, but not an additional 1,000.
Absolutely fine, yeah.
So, correcting that there, a gun was what we were looking for, yes, known as the Saigon Execution. The photo is by Associated Press photographer Eddie Adams. So, is a right answer with gun, but not any extra cash because you did not give me, that's the first answer. And we now move on to question 420, Blaze It.
420 Blaze It. Let us go for photography again, please.
Photography. Blazing this photography question, I guess. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Who is the principal subject of Alberto Corder's 1960 photograph, Guerrillero Heroico? 10 seconds.
Che Guevara.
It is, yes. I completely butchered the pronunciation there, but Guerrillero Heroico, I think is what I should have said there. But Che Guevara was the topic, yes. It's another 1,000 added to your bank. 6,000 away from seeing 200k. That is question number 420 of the stream. 80 left now in the entire stream. Where are we going now? You have exhausted all of social media. You have one left in the photography category.
I think we'll take that one in the photography now, please.
Okay, last one in photography is... During which war of the 1850s did photographer Roger Fenton take Valley of the Shadow of Death, an image of a cannibal-strewn dirt road? 10 seconds.
The American Civil War, the Crimean War,
Yes, Crimean War is the answer there. Fenton, considered one of the first war photographers, the introduction of photography to war reporting was revolutionary to the field of journalism. Right answer, not the first answer you gave though, so no extra cash, but still strikeless. And we go on to question number 422. Which one are you going for?
Okay. Political parties, please.
Political parties is a top 10 challenge, so we're going to have to find you a competitor here. Who will it be? It is Kegler Coach, I believe, again, still a unique name, has not yet appeared on stream. So, Kegler Coach, if you are around on Discord, it is time to potentially play this question. Depends on whether Lucario would like to play or pass it. So, I'm just going to wait for Kegler to be confirmed good at the very least. And then once we are, then we will move on with the game. Because this is the point where I can actually change the player out. If I advance on, I can't actually change it. Well, I can if I restore the game. I've not yet had to do that. Touch wood, touch wood, touch wood very hard. I'm amazed I've managed to get this far with the game still somewhat intact. So, yeah, I'm amazed it's gone that well. So, Coach is 11 hours. Yes, the stream has been running for over 11 hours now. And that's how long this game has been running, because the intro countdown was also in the game. So the game has been running all of that time for that for the stream. So yeah, that is amazing. That is simply amazing. Hydration and posture check. Thank you for the posture check, Coconuts. I am just going to move myself around a bit and do the dance, do the little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. How are we doing with Coach? Not seen much movement yet. I'm guessing probably new to Discord, so Scorecat's sort of helping out. Thou shalt do the dance. Indeed you shall do. A panda check. Oh, hello there, Ruby. Good to see some Admiral Baru. I've not actually seen much of Admiral Baru's emotes recently, actually. Anyone that got some Baru emotes, then make yourself known. Get the ducks out. Get the VVs out. Maybe get the W's out if you've got that one as well. Or a Rusit will do as well. Hello there, Toshi. Welcome as well. Hello also to the 103 viewers that are still currently watching this ridiculous marathon of a stream. We are into the final run, though, the final 100 questions. Toshi likes Ruth Slane. Fair enough. This really is just epic on every scale. Scorecat, how are we doing? Matt the ref is going in to check. Okay. I don't want to delay it too much longer. That's all I'm concerned by. How about a Quizzy Dan Dingo Ball? Why did I say Dingo Ball? A Bingo Ball. Bingo Ball, it's the number 35. Get that kazoo sound out of there, yes. It's a Quizzy Ban Dingo Ball. There we go. I'm guessing all of the consonants in the wrong order there. Or a busy Dan. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not saying that. But a busy Dan.
Ash, quick update
Yes.
from the green room. We do have a coach, but he's just very quickly trying to sort his microphone out. He will be with us as quickly as Score is working hard to sort it.
Okay. We'll hopefully, if we can get coach in the next minute or two, then we will do okay. And if not, then I will have to move on to someone else.
Yeah, I mean, Score just dragged me in just to make sure it wasn't a problem on Score's end.
Mm-hmm.
So,
fair enough.
Okay, but
So yeah, that's what we're looking for there. Duel, that's for. Oh, I do have that actually. Should I just start playing that briefly?
should we not be saving that for Friday?
Oh, good point. Yes, that's a good point. We will save that for Friday, absolutely.
Even though I'm not around.
Even though you're not around, we will save that for Friday. So you'll just have to come back on Friday when we have the Duel Grand Final. That's all you have to do. So that's an open invite to all 103 viewers out there. If you do want to join us on Friday at 8 p.m, we will be doing our grand finale of Duel Season 3.
I think the winner of our grand final should play Lucario.
Just get an exhibition deal between 500 questions and Duel. Yeah, that sounds about right. 8 p.m. British Summer Time, yes indeed, Swift Wolf Yellowtail. This stream is a bit of an outlier as I've started at 12 p.m. British Summer Time and ending, well, whenever it ends. Scorecard, what's the situation?
Yeah, sudden tech diffs on his end, unfortunately.
So we're going to have to abandon coach for the time being then.
No, that's a shame. Sorry, coach.
Okay.
Unfortunately, yeah, it's on his end.
Okay, unlucky there, Kegler coach, but I can't really hold the stream for much longer on technical issues. So we're going to have to defer you, I'm afraid. Let me press the magic button to do that. We need to pick another sideline player, which means I need to hit this button and hit the repick option. So, sorry, Kegler coach. If you get picked later, you might be able to get in, but it all depends on if you do get picked again. So, F's in chat there for Kegler Coach. Unfortunately, could not participate there due to some technical issues on their end. So, we will now pick another player, hopefully. Hopefully this will work. Will it do? Yes, it will. So, for this top 10 challenge, we're instead looking at Mark 41219882. Mark 41219882. If you are around in Discord, then make yourself known and get yourself in here. It's certainly not a name I'm familiar with, so I'm guessing you are a new player. If you just joined the lobby and do not have Discord, then we will just move straight on to another person. I was hoping not to have a bit of a dead moment here in the last 100, but I guess we are doing that.
We've had a lot of new players tonight.
We have indeed. It's been great to see all the new names here as well, and thank you for all the follows. Thank you for all the new people joining. It's been immensely fun hosting this. A bit difficult at times, a bit tiresome trying to judge all the battles and that, but still been an awful lot of fun. Anyone? Mark, are you making yourself aware anywhere at all? I haven't seen Mark say anything in
Marky
Twitch.
is in Vocalize, I can see.
Oh, he
so
is?
I think,
Okay.
yeah, Score's just sorting it out now, I believe.
All right, okay. Again, not going to delay... Mark E, there you go. Presuming Mark E here is this Mark with numbers.
Mm-hmm. That might be a date, looking at those numbers. 4/12/1982.
That very much could be, yes, 4/12/1982 indeed. Hello there, Mark. Hello there, how you doing?
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to the game. Have you been enjoying this stream so far?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, we're getting a reprise from the previous duel where JSAC was just giving me nothing but yeses as their responses.
Yes.
So we will see, Mark. You're now the sideline player. But the question falls here to Lucario. Lucario, would you like to play this question, or do you want to let Mark play it?
What's the topic again?
Political parties.
I will pass this one, please.
Going to pass this one on to Mark. So, Mark, you need to give me 5 of the 10 possible answers up on the board here in 15 seconds. If you do so, then you will remain where you are and you'll get a strike for Lucario. If you do not, then we will have to say goodbye to you and Lucario will remain in their seat and get an extra 1,000. Well, they won't get an extra 1,000. If you're ready, here we go. Here is your question. Name 5 of the 10 political parties that hold a seat in the British House of Commons. This is as of the end of August 2020. Independent MPs and the Speaker do not count. Mark, you have 15 seconds. Go.
Tories, Lib Dems, Labour, Monster Raving Loony, and Socialist. Labour, Respect.
I'm afraid I can't just accept Socialist on its own. There is a slightly longer title for it, but you did give me... I accepted Tory as Conservative Party up there. Labour Party and Lib Dem you did give me, but that's only 3 of 5 we needed, I'm afraid. Hallian also going here saying SNP, not Scottish National, yes. Greens, yes. Plaid Cymru, yes, that would have been up there as well. The SDLP, Social Democratic and Labour Party, yes. The UUP, UUP is not up there. UUP is not there. And the DUP, though, that is Democratic Unionist Party is definitely there, though. So I'm afraid, Mark, that is a fail on your end. So we'll be saying goodbye to you in a moment. Lucario, it's a win to you. You stay in the play.
Yeah.
Look at the other answers you could have given. Alliance Party, Democratic Unionist Party, Green Party, Plaid Cymru, it's Welsh, Scottish National Party, Sinn Féin Irish, or Northern Irish, Social Democratic and Labour Party. Those were the others that you could have given me there on the board. So, Mark, unfortunately, it is a wrong answer for you, so we're going to have to be saying goodbye to you. But thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for watching the stream. And return to the audience. And thank you very much for playing. All right. Lucario, you are still in this game.
Another battle dealt with, I guess. Not a battle, top 10.
Top 10 in this case, yes. So one of the specials at the very least. So another player bites the dust in your game. And this next question will be your 255th question.
Let's do political parties again, please.
Political parties, penultimate one in that category is: which Reform Party candidate won 8% of the popular vote in the 1996 US presidential election, 4 years after getting 19% as an independent? 10 seconds.
Ross Perot, Ralph Nader.
How do you know these names? Ross Perot is a perfect answer, yes. His 2 campaigns in 92 and 96 were some of the best performances by a third party or independent candidate in American history, and the best performing in recent years. We've got a streak of wows in chat. Swiftwolf, Cetra, Toshi, Gatekeeper, Shadowmane, Hallian, all going, wow. Samson going with question marks. Toshi going, ooh. And Cetra with the wow X6 streak. Absolutely, yes. So, great answer. Another 1,000 on the board makes it 196,000 now in your bank. Have I caught up with any donations? There are no more donations to catch up on. This guy isn't human, says Egg. Lucario is Wikipedia, Google, and the Encyclopedia Britannica in combined human form, says Matt the Ref. Pop Robo Cody saying, this might be an easy if you know it, but I didn't find that terribly hard. 4,000 away from 200,000 in your bank. Where are we going next, Lucario?
Can I finish off political parties, please?
You can indeed. Last one in political parties is: which country has been ruled by the Southwest Africa People's Organization since its independence from South Africa in 1990? 10 seconds.
Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Zambia.
Namibia, perfect answer, yes. The SWAPO was founded in 1960 and quickly became the dominant nationalist organisation for Namibians seeking independence from apartheid-ridden South Africa. Perfect answer. Another 1,000 on the board. 3,000 away from 200k. Samster in chat saying, "Stop it! The game is already dead." Can we just let me go? No, Egg. I need to get to 500 questions. I don't care. about your feelings. I'm getting to 500 questions. Anyway, this is your 257th question, Lucario. Where are we going?
Okay. Let us try. I've not done moons yet. Let's go moon.
Okay, we've not touched moons. Now we have. Question is: 3 moons of Uranus, Titania, Oberon, and Puck are named after characters in which Shakespeare comedy? 10 seconds.
A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Absolutely, it is. Moons of Uranus are all named after characters in Shakespeare or Alexander Pope's poem *The Rape of the Lock*. Another 1,000 on the board. 2,000 away from 200k, and we have 75 questions left now in our stream. You've gotten rid of political parties, you've gotten rid of social media, you've also gotten rid of photography. Only 7 categories to pick from. Where next?
Yeah, let's go mathematics.
Okay, second one in mathematics is... In 1735, Leonard Euler solved a famous problem in graph theory about how to walk across the 7 bridges of which Prussian city? 10 seconds.
Königsberg.
Yep. I would have also accepted the modern name of Kaliningrad as well, but Königsberg, absolutely perfect, spot on. Another 1,000 in the bank, 1,000 away from making it 200k. 200k.
Okay. Let's do it again, shall we?
We keep going.
Let's try mathematics again.
Mathematics it shall be. It is a battle for $200,000. Who is going to be in this battle for 200k? It is Super Patrick TV 10. We had a Patrick earlier, but it's not the same Patrick. Super Patrick TV 10, you are in on this battle on mathematics. This is new player number 60. My God, we've had that many people. 60 players playing this game. Jesus Christ. All in voice as well. All in voice.
And this will be Lucario's 26th opponent.
Oh my God. So Super Patrick, are you around? Yes, you have joined the green room. Just get your sound checked. Just waiting for Super Patrick to get sound checked, and then we will have this maths battle. Oh, did not expect there to be a battle question in maths. Although I did, because I saw this question earlier, but I forgot there was a battle question. Let's put it that way. Don't forget, we are raising money still for Save the Children, because that's still a thing happening alongside this this crazy stream. So if you do want to donate, go to the link in chat by saying donate with the exclamation mark at the front of it, or you can go to rb.gy/KAZHBM and you can donate via the Tiltify page. 100% of what you donate through the Tiltify will go directly to Save the Children as part of their coronavirus outbreak fund, who are there to try and save a generation from this pandemic we're currently having. Welcome, Super Patrick, to the game. How you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
Yeah, good. Absolutely good. Do you think you're going to be doing well here in this battle on maths?
Well, eminently, yes.
Okay, so let's find out how well you're going to do. You know the drill here, Lucario. Lead or follow?
Follow, please.
Going to follow again. So, Super Patrick, you'll be answering first on this question. If row 3 reads as 1331, name the 14 distinct numbers that appear in rows 4 to 8 of Pascal's triangle. No other further information required. That is all you're going to get. Super Patrick, you are answering first. 5 seconds.
Day.
What was that number you said, sorry?
2. Oh, come on!
2 is not there on those rows of Pascal's triangle, I'm afraid. Oh, no.
Hard.
It is hard if you don't know what Pascal's triangle is. Lucario, would you know this?
The next one's like 14641.
That would be row
The next
4 in its
line.
entirety, yes. Absolutely. So yeah, the pattern there is you're also sort of stacking numbers below each other, and you're just doing the sums between them. So you always have ones on the edges, and then it's always counting numbers on the one inside, and then you get patterns like, I think triangle numbers are in there as a pattern somewhere, and things like that. But I'm afraid
Wait.
2 is not there in those rows.
Wait, in Minion, just the numbers in, But just the numbers of 5 numbers of triangle?
Not necessarily triangle numbers, but they're arranged in a triangle. There is a sequence in there that are triangle numbers, but we're only here looking for whatever was in rows 4 to 8, I'm afraid. So I'm afraid, that's unfortunately what we're looking for there. So it does mean, Lucario, it's 200k on the board for you. 200k. And let's quickly go over the answers we could have had there. So you could have said 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15, 20, 21, 28, 35, 56, and 70. Those are the ones in rows 4 to 8, uniquely.
And the bonus ball is number 88.
No, I'm going to say the bonus ball is 259. So I'm afraid, Super Patrick, that is a wrong answer from you. So we're going to have to say goodbye to you. But thank you very much for playing. Thank you very much for watching. It's been fun having you. But unfortunately, we have to say goodbye. And Lucario.
Yeah.
Question 1. Did you ever think you'd get to 200k?
I think question 1 I was struggling a bit, wasn't I? I was about to get knocked out at about question 12 or so.
Question 2, did you think you'd get to question number 428 in this entire stream?
Absolutely not, no.
Ash,
Question
look at the
3,
viewer count. Sorry to interrupt. Look at the viewer
I mean,
count.
there's also 111 viewers currently watching on my count. Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous as well that we've got so many people watching. Hello, everyone. Don't forget to follow and all that jazz, and enjoy this final climax to the 500 question stream. So, was that before the event? I do not know, David. And maybe this is the event and we will all forget it or want to forget it. Lucario, you are still in control. You still have 0 strikes. There are 73 questions left in the stream. Where are we going next?
Can I try mathematics again, please?
You can indeed. Penultimate question in maths is 5 plus 3 equals 3 plus 5. And 6 times 2 equals 2 times 6 are examples of which law of arithmetic where binary operations are independent of order? 10 seconds.
Commutation.
I'll accept that, yes, absolutely. Commutative law, commutativity, commutative property, anything along those lines I will accept as a good answer, yes. Another 1,000 on the board for you, 201,000 now. And we're still standing. We go now into question number 429. You've seen 260 questions so far.
Okay, let's make mathematics the next one, please.
Let's finalise the mathematics set. The question is, what word means both the reciprocal of the cosine function and a line that intersects a curve at 2 or more points? 10 seconds.
Tangent. Not tangent. Cotan. Chord. Arc. Don't know.
Oh, don't know that one. It's one of those lesser known trigonometric functions because they're all reciprocals. Anyone in chat know the reciprocal of the cosine here? Harvey Rice, yes. Paulster, I'll give you that. I would have given you that one. It is the secant. The secant. Not the tangent, the secant, yes. Ratio of the longest side of a right angle triangle to its adjacent side. So H over A in sort of SOHCAHTOA terms, I guess you could say. Secant is what we're looking for. It's a strike on the board, a rare strike for Lucario. And because I don't use the sound that often, I do have to say, if you do get 3 wrong in a row, then you are. But, you know, it's according to Matt, you've only ever had 2 wrong in this set. So, yes, in fact, you've only got 2 wrong so far in this set. So you're still in control of the game, but don't want to be getting another wrong. So where are we going to get rid of the wrong?
Can I try baseball, please?
Baseball it is. Question. featuring pro MLB players Robinson Cano and Edwin Encarnacion, what Caribbean nation defeated Puerto Rico to win the 2013 World Baseball Classic? 10 seconds.
Dominican Republic, Dominica.
Jesus Christ, it is! Dominican Republic, perfect answer. Another 1,000 on the board. 202,000 now. We have 70 questions left. Can you get to 250,000 by the end of the game?
That's a big ask, I think. We'll have to wait and see.
It's a big ask, but it is possible. I think it's possible.
Okay, we'll find out.
Beast
obviously.
mode engage. Let's find out. 70 questions left now.
I'll take Scrabble, please.
Second one in the Scrabble. It's a battle. So who's it going to be? You're going to be facing this time round. Another unique player. It is Not a Jumble of Numbers is the next player up. Not a Jumble of Numbers, please get yourself into the Discord call, and you are the next one up in this battle. Oh my god. And we're still going.
So victim number 27 possibly, and our 61st player to play 500 questions.
Jesus Christ. Hello there, Jumble, welcome.
Yo,
welcome to 500 questions. You'll find yourself here in this battle on Scrabble. Are you confident in Scrabble? You played much Scrabble?
I don't think I actually finished the game Scrabble, but I played it.
Do you just get frustrated by it at some point and then just flip the table or something?
No, I think I just get bored.
Okay, fair enough. Just bored of the game. Okay, well, let's see if you do have any memory of the game. Lucario, you know the drill. Lead or follow?
Follow, please.
Going to follow. So, Jumble, you are answering first on this question. In the English version of Scrabble, name the 10 letters that have a face value of 4 or more points. No other information required. Jumble, you are answering first. 5 seconds.
Q.
Yes.
Z.
Yes.
W.
Yes.
X.
Yes.
V.
Yes.
Sorry, what was that? I didn't hear that.
He said V.
K.
Yes.
Y.
Jumble? Y is there, yes.
J.
Yes.
K.
Say that again.
K.
Had to confirm that was a duplicate answer, I'm afraid. We already had K earlier. So that is a repeat answer, and there's a wrong. Oh, we were so close to getting another perfect battle there. Lucario, did you know the other two?
F and P.
No, P is worth 3, if I remember, but the last one is
okay.
H. F and H.
F and H, okay.
Yeah, those are the last two we didn't see there, but very well played on that battle, just falling on a duplicate. So, Lucario getting the win there. Unfortunately, Jumble, he did play well there, but unfortunately just did not win on the battle on that particular answer because you duplicated on the K. And yeah, just revealing there, F and H were the only two who did not get up on the board. F, H, V, W, Y are worth 4, K is 5, J and X are 8, and Q and Z are 10. And Procyon also confirming for me that P is worth 3. M is also worth 3 as well. Okay, well, unfortunate, Jumble, because you could have been there. If you did give me that right answer, then you could still be around, because Lucario may have given a wrong answer if you went with P. However, unfortunately, it did not work out for you this time round, so Jumble, we're going to have to say goodbye, but thank you very much for playing.
See ya.
See ya. And you are still standing again after yet another battle, Lucario. And we have 69 questions left to play.
Nice. Yep.
So where are we going now?
I can't go on this. Oh, there it is. Can I go for fictional places, please?
Fictional places, your question is. Ba Sing Se, Ember Island, and the Foggy Swamp are some of the locales visited by Aang and his friends in what Nickelodeon animated series? 10 seconds.
Avatar.
Bit more?
Avatar, The Legend of Aang. The Legend of Korra.
Just going to the people in the know will accept just Avatar here. You did not give me the full title, I'm afraid. Or unless it's a different title somewhere else. Is it an alternate title? If it is, then I'm okay with that.
I'm happy to take an X if it's half incorrect.
Avatar The Last Airbender, also Avatar The Legend of Aang in some regions. It's an acceptable answer then. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
And in fact, because it was technically the first answer you gave after a prompt, I'll actually give you the 1,000 for it. So there we go. Gets you an extra 1,000, 204,000. I think it's only fair after all of that there. Avatar The Last Airbender was what I had on my card. I just wanted to be certain because I know Avatar's a thing and there might be different series names, so I just wanted to just be certain at that point.
Cool. Okay.
I don't want to be thinking too much anymore. We're approaching 11 o'clock. We're approaching nearly 12 hours of streaming.
It is. Okay.
Okay, well, we're through that question.
Yeah.
Personally, you've seen 264 questions.
Can I take Asian literature, please?
You can indeed, yes. Question is, last night I saw conscription lists. The Khan is calling troops everywhere. Is from a 6th century Chinese poem about which legendary female warrior? 10 seconds.
Fa Mulan. Is it not? Oh, it is.
It is, yeah. But you gave me the full title. I was like, what? Who? Sorry, but you did say Milan, so that's absolutely fine. In the sources, it gives me the full title of the name as Hua Milan or Fua Milan. So very well played. Another 1,000 on the board for you. 205,000. And we keep going. We keep going.
Okay.
You are 35 questions away from seeing 300 questions.
It's a long way away. It's a long way away.
It is.
Go moons, please.
Second question on moons is a triple threat. So you need to give me the 3 correct answers here, but you are currently in a good position with no strikes on the board. So, here is the question. Besides Callisto, name the other 3 Galilean moons of Jupiter. 10 seconds.
Io, Ganymede, Europa.
You even made that too easy for me because they were in the order here. Just go click, click, click. Absolutely perfect. Another 3,000 on the board for you. 208,000 now in your bank. We have 66 questions left. Execute order 66 left in the game. You are on 266 correct answers you've seen so far. Oh my god. Let's keep going.
Let's go back to moons, please.
Continuing on to moons. Question. Named for an Italian astronomer, what NASA space probe discovered that Saturn's moons Titan and Enceladus may be able to support life? 10 seconds.
Galileo. What's his name? His name is... Oh, God. Cassini. Is it Cassini?
Yes, I'll accept that. That was in before the buzzer went off. I will accept Cassini. Full title, Giovanni Domenico Cassini. Well played. Just getting the buzzer beater in there. Wasn't your first answer, but it is a right answer, so you avoid the strike at the very least. 65 questions left. Where next?
Wow, that was a close one.
It was.
I'll do moons again, please.
All right. Penultimate in the moons category is... In 1971, who became the oldest person to have walked on the moon 10 years after becoming the first American in space? 10 seconds.
Alan Shepard.
Yes! Yes. Was the 5th person overall to walk on the moon, doing so in February of 71 during the Apollo 14 mission. And he was the 2nd person to enter space 23 days after Russian cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin. Another great answer, another 1,000 on the board. Let's keep going.
Scrabble again, please.
Third one in Scrabble is... Scrabble is a trademark of Mattel, except in the US and Canada, where it is owned by which toy and game company? 10 seconds.
Hasbro.
Yes!
Parker
Yes, it
Brothers.
is! It is Hasbro! And thank you, Foxy Rhino, for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I only know that because I have not fixed that alert. But thank you for the YouTube subscription. Hasbro, the correct answer. Another 1,000 in your bank. You're 40,000 fake dollars away from $250,000 by the end of the game. I think it can be done. And that is your question number 269.
Nice. Let us go for Asian literature, please.
Asian literature, the third one is... What ancient Sanskrit text has been called one of the most pirated books in English language and a sexual self-help manual for the socially naive? 10 seconds.
Kama Sutra.
Yes, it is, yes. Kama Sutra of Vatsyayana. Despite popular belief, the Kama Sutra is not predominantly a manual on sex positions. It contains information on living an enjoyable life, finding love, and other pleasure-oriented parts of life. But everyone focuses on that other part. An extra 1,000 on the board. 270 questions you've seen, only 30 away from seeing 300 questions of this entire game. We have 62 left in the entire game to play out. Where next?
Let's go LGBTQ history, please.
Absolutely, LGBTQ history. Penultimate question is, which Irish author of The Picture of Dorian Gray was arrested for homosexual acts in 1895 on charges of gross indecency? 10 seconds.
Oscar Wilde.
Absolutely is, yes. Wilde originally prosecuted his lover's father, the Marquess of Queensberry, for criminal libel after he called Wilde a posing sodomite. Another 1,000 on the board for you. 212,000 out of 271 questions you've seen. This is question number 440 out of 500. Now coming up.
Can I finish off LGBTQ history, please?
Absolutely, you can. Last one in this category is one of the first openly gay elected officials in the US, Harvey Milk, served on the board of supervisors for which California city? 10 seconds.
San Francisco.
Yes, it is. Served on the board from January 78 until his assassination by another supervisor disgruntled with the job. Yet another 1,000 on the board, 213,000 your total now. We have 60 questions left to play. Where are we going now?
Okay.
Only 10 left in this 10 left in this 50.
Yeah, let's try fictional places, please.
Fictional places. The question is, she knew practically everything that went on in St. Mary Mead is a quote about which detective in the 1930 novel The Murder at the Vicarage? 10 seconds.
Miss Marple.
It is Miss Marple, yes. And another 1,000 gets added. And we keep going. 9 questions left in this 50. 59 left in the entire game.
Fictional places again, please.
Fictional places. Question is, which Disney animated film is set in San Francisco, a futuristic metropolis home to the child prodigy Hiro Hamada and his inflatable robot Baymax? 10 seconds.
Big Hero 6.
Perfect answer once again, yes. Released in 2014, that particular film. Another 1,000 added. 35,000 from the $250,000 target. And we have 58 questions left to play. And you are 26 away from a personal 300.
Let's do fictional places again, please.
Okay, fictional places. And again, Matt's pointing out there that on this entire Arches, you've only gotten 2 wrong so far. Here's your question of fictional places. During his 2020 US presidential campaign, which rapper said he would model his administration on the fictional country Wakanda from Black Panther? 10 seconds.
Kanye West.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. In what was described as 4 rambling hours of interviews by Forbes magazine, West said, "I'm going to use the framework of Wakanda right now because it's the best explanation of what our design group is going to feel like in the White House." Okay. 275 questions you have now seen. Another 25 away from making it 300. 216,000 in the bank. Another 34,000 away from making it a cool 250,000. And we still have 7 questions left in this 50. 57 in the entire game. All of the numbers are now throwing up here. Where are you going now?
Scrabble, please.
Penultimate one in Scrabble. The question is, added in 2018, which valid Scrabble word means people who are docile, compliant, or easily influenced? 10 seconds.
Sheeple.
Yes. It is sheeple. Portmanteau of the words sheep and people. Other words that were also added at the same time were twerk, bizjet, and yowza. But the answer we were looking for there was sheeple. Another right answer, another correct on the first bout, 217,000. We now go into question 445. Which shall it be? You've got Asian literature, Scrabble, moons, and baseball left to pick.
Let's finish off Scrabble, please.
Going to Scrabble. It's a triple threat. So he's giving me the right 3 answers here, and do so, you'll add another 3,000 to your bank. Here comes the question. Besides the obscure Genal, Genal, what other 3 valid Scrabble words are anagrams of AEGLN? 10 seconds.
Angle, angel, and Lange, Glane.
Now, because there is a very specific word here, I couldn't accept you saying Glane. But if you put the vowels the other way round, you would have had glean as the last word up there. So unfortunately, could not give you that third one. It is a rare strike on the board there in this set. And yes, glean was the only one you did not give me there in that list. Oh, as Effrontery says, you did not quite glean the answer. It is a strike on the board, though. We need to get rid of it.
Yeah, we do.
There are only 5 questions left in this set.
Can I go for baseball, please?
You can indeed. Penultimate question in baseball. However, it's a top 10 challenge. It is a top 10 challenge, so let's pick a sideline player. They may or may not get involved here. Let's find out. Samster also has not played yet. We saw his pack right at the beginning, and finally now Samster gets the pick here. So, Samster, would you like to make your way into the studio around here?
And Ash, just quickly on the poll that we've just had quickly running. So we've asked the audience, can Lucario go all the way to question 500? 91% of the audience think yes, he can.
91% fools.
Hello there, Samster, or should I say Pink Tomato here in Discord for some reason. How you doing?
Yes, I'm good. I'm tired and dreading this, to be honest, but we'll give it a go. Baseball, not in my specialist subjects, let's just say that, but glad to have made
maybe
it in the hot seat,
maybe you shouldn't have said something before Lucario made a decision here. But however you have said that. Also, hello to the 121 viewers that are now watching. The number's increasing. How is it still increasing? Maybe it could be an absolutely epic double, triple, quadruple bluff. Who knows?
Mind games.
Hashtag mind games indeed. Lucario, you do get the decision though. It is on baseball. Would you like to play this or pass it?
That has put a spanner in the works because I was up for playing this. I think I'm going to still play it. I'll play it.
Okay, so Samster, sit tight because you may end up being asked in a moment if we get a wrong on the board here for Lucario. So, well, actually, you'll still be around anyway, even if Lucario gets this right, because you were picked as a sideline player, but not directly involved in this top 10. So do sit tight. Let's do the thing then. So this is your question, Lucario. 5 of 10, please. Name 5 of the 10 MLB teams that advanced to the playoffs during the 2019 season. No other information there. 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Washington Nationals, Houston Astros, Los Angeles Dodgers, Cleveland Indians, Chicago Cubs, Royals, Mets, Giants, Tigers, Rangers, Phillies, Yankees, White Sox, Marlins, Angels.
Oh, you did get New York Yankees in there as well. Unfortunately, it was not 5. Got 4 of them. You got 4 of them. You got Yankees, the Astros, the Dodgers, and the Nationals. Did not get the others, I don't think. I didn't catch any of the names. Once you were going into overdrive with the nickname ends, I was just jumping to those and hoping that I was seeing them. So, we go into 2-strike territory. Very rare for Lucario to go into 2-strike territory, but here we are. So, Samster, we'll be asking you in a moment for a category pick, although there's not much to pick from in this 50. Let's have a look at the other answers you could have given in this top 10. Tampa Bay Rays, Oakland Athletics, Minnesota Twins, Atlanta Braves, the St. Louis Cardinals, and the Milwaukee Brewers. Those we're looking for there for that particular board. So, Lucario now in that danger territory. If you give one more wrong in this row, then it does mean Lucario, it's been a great run, but you will be...
It has been a great run, yeah.
That is a valid use of that soundbite for once. Samster, we now turn to you. You are now in control of Lucario's fate here, albeit very slight. There's only 3 categories to pick from. Asian literature, moons, and baseball. And because you are going to be picking here, whatever happens with this question, if Lucario does get it right, then it will send you back to the audience because you are having a direct influence in the game here.
I understand. As it's the only categories missed, I think we're going to have to go for the last baseball one, see what happens.
Makes sense. Asian literature has had 3 right, moons has had 4 right, baseball has had that wrong, did miss on that top 10. There's a regular question, so Lucario, you'll need to give me a right answer in 10 seconds, otherwise you will be gone. Here is the question. The Little League World Series has been held every year since 1947 in South Williamsport in what US state? 10 seconds.
Pennsylvania, Florida, and Georgia.
I mean, on the nose. Pennsylvania, the perfect answer. Perfect. Let's get rid of the strikes, added another 1,000 to the board. Makes it 218,000 your total. 3 left in this 50. And Samster, unfortunately, because you did have to make the decision there, you've had a direct influence, which means now we do have to say goodbye to you. But you didn't really do much.
Yeah, I think
apart from pick that category there.
Me. I just hope that I didn't miss out on a possible giant killer there, but we'll find out, won't we? We'll see.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Samster. Also, thank you, Samster, for your pack at the beginning of the stream as well. It was a great pack.
No worries.
As well as to all of the other question authors as well. All right. Well, thank you very much, Samster. We'll catch you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And we continue on. This now will become your 280th question in this game, Lucario.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
I thought I was going to go there.
It was very close. It was very close.
Let's try Asian literature, please.
Asian literature, and wow, it's a battle.
Okay.
Oh, it's a battle on 0 strikes, so you may have been lucky there.
Lucky,
well, we will need to pick a competitor. Who's it going to be? Top Keeper 4, another new name, I believe. Top Keeper 4, get yourself known in Discord somewhere. Oh, he says, please no. Unfortunately, it is please yes. We will like to see you in Discord, please, Top Keeper 4. Oh my God, on a battle on, yes, some Asian literature.
He's only just put the code in as well.
Literally, so I'm guessing we are literally picking only the completely new players that are joining the lobby. Well, Top Keeper 4, welcome to the game.
Interesting.
So when did you actually put the code in? When did you put the code in?
Like 5 seconds prior. I'm not even kidding.
Literally 5 seconds before. Wow, that is amazing. Okay, well, we really are picking from the last remnants of people that have not played before. So, Top Keeper 4, welcome to the game. 8 Mickey wants to put the code. No, don't. This is going to be a battle here against Lucario on Asian literature. Lucario, you know the drill. Lead or follow?
Follow, please.
Oh,
You are going to
bless.
follow. So, Top Keeper, you're going to be answering first on this question. Here we go. Here is the question. Name the 14 novels by Japanese author Haruki Murakami that have been translated into English. For clarity, this list excludes non-fiction, short stories, collections, and essays. You are to answer first, Top Keeper 4. Go, 5 seconds.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest here. I don't have a clue, but since for the meme, Keith's final answer.
Well, it's a wrong answer. Oh dear. Well, that was a bit of an abrupt battle there. We got the new player in with Top Keeper. Unfortunately, did not get any answers at all. I mean, this is quite a difficult category here. Haruki Murakami. Lucario, did you have any answers possible to give?
1Q84, Wind Up Bird
Yep.
Chronicle.
Yes, those would have been there. Yep. Oh well. Top Keeper, it's you joined the game very quickly, and it is a very swift end for your game here as well. Yep. Another 1,000 added to the board though for Lucario. Let's quickly have a look at all the answers that you could have given. Hear the Wind Sing, Pinball 1973, A Wild Sheep Chase, Hard-Boiled Wonderland and the End of the World, Norwegian Wood, Dance Dance Dance, South of the Border, West of the Sun, The Wind-Up Bird Chronicle, Sputnik Sweetheart, Kafka on the Shore, After Dark, 1Q84, Colourless, Sukuru Tazaki and His Years of Pilgrimage, and Killing Commendatore. Those are all the answers you could have given there, but alas, you did not find me one of those. So, Top Keeper 4, thank you very much for playing. Thank you very much for joining very quickly there. And,
5 seconds speed run.
We will now send you back to the audience where I think you were expected to be for a while longer.
Well, thanks for having me.
But no worries. Thank you very much for playing. Thank you very much for volunteering, and we'll catch you later. And Lucario, that was your 280th question of this stream. Well, for your personal count, so that's 20 questions left to get you to 300. You are $31,000 away from getting to $250,000 in your bank. We have 2 left in this 50, and then we have a final 50 after that. So you're guaranteed, no matter what, to see at least one question in the final 50. Where are we going for your penultimate question in this 50?
Can I do Asian literature first, please?
You can. The last one in Asian literature is Masnavi, an Islamic spiritual poem of around 50,000 lines, was written by the 13th century author Rumi in what language? 10 seconds.
Sanskrit, Persian, Pashto.
Yes. We'll accept Persian. Answer I had on the board was Farsi, but Persian was also an acceptable answer there for it. So that was not your first answer, but it is a right answer. So you preserve the total, and we preserve the strike count. This is now the last question of this penultimate 50 from Duplist Force. Thank you very much, Duplist, for this 50. Last question is on moons. It's a regular question. Here it is. What astronomical phenomenon has the literal meaning moon meal in Japanese and moon darkening in Dutch? 10 seconds.
Eclipse, solar eclipse, lunar eclipse.
Yes. Lunar eclipse. I had to accept the exact answer there, so I could not accept just eclipse. So that wasn't the first answer you gave. Does mean we are on 282 correct answers of your own personal count. 450 of 500 of this stream. You are on 219,000 in your bank. And you are on 0 strikes as we now go into the final 50 questions. And this is going to be a very interesting 50 because this is what the proofers had dubbed the Open 50. So this has got a lot of different authors mixed in between all of it. So just to name the names I've got here, we've got Dogfish, Score Count, Catnip, Egg, Toad, and Shadow. Main, I believe that is Shadow Main, have all contributed questions to this Open 50. David saying, we just gave up at this point and just said, we'll just chuck 50 questions together and hope it sticks. Also, the ready money round, according to Matt. So, this is it, the final push now. 50 questions left to play for. I think we can get you to $250,000 on the bank. I think we can get over 300 questions seen as well.
Let's wait and
Give
see.
him all of your energy, chat. All of your energy. Let's see the categories in the final 50. Food and drink, islands, languages, K-pop, flags, puzzles, video games, television, literature, and roller coasters. Those are your final 10 categories of this stream. So, Lucario, where are you going first?
I've got to start with K-pop, I think.
Starting with K-pop. Which American DJ of Japanese descent, the founder of Dim Mak Records, released an official remix of the BTS single Mic Drop? 10 seconds.
Steve Aoki.
Perfect answer, yes. Dim Mak is the touch of death, a technique used to kill someone without great force in martial arts. Perfect answer, another 1,000 on the board. $30,000 away now from $250,000. 49 questions left. Let's keep going.
K-pop again, please.
Okay. Question is, what W word is used to describe Hallyu, the flooding of South Korean culture throughout the world, driven by K-pop and K-dramas? 10 seconds.
Wave. Wash.
Yes, wave is the answer there, yes. The risen popularity since the 90s is referred to as Hallyu or Korean wave, hence the reference to flooding. Another 1,000 added, 221,000, 48 questions left.
K-pop again, please.
Let's keep going on the K-pop bandwagon. Next question is, Lisa, the only member of girl group Blackpink without a South Korean parent, hails from which Asian country? 10 seconds.
China, Japan, North Korea, Vietnam, Myanmar, Malaysia, Indonesia.
I did not hear the answer come from you, I'm afraid. So that is going to be a strike on the board. X is in chat. Anyone know the origin here for this particular person? Lisa, anyone know it? Dupla says Vietnam. No, not Vietnam. Kegler Coach getting it right, though. The answer we're looking for there was Thailand.
Well,
Lisa was born in Thailand. Oh, did you? Well, it might be in a Discord blip then, because I didn't hear Thailand, I don't think.
Okay, no, I'll take the X.
Did anyone else hear the word Thailand? Because I didn't think Catnip didn't think we heard.
I'm afraid
cut
not.
out, so-
As I said, it was a bit of a Discord bleep out. But,
So that was a mic drop, I'm afraid, there on that. So I can only really go off of what you did say at the time, and
No worries,
I've
that's
now
fine.
resolved the question, so I can't reverse this decision. So sorry about that, but it is going to be a strike on the board for you. But hopefully we can at least right that wrong somehow. Where do you want to go?
Could I go to flags, please?
We can indeed go to flags. The question is, a horizontal tricolor of pink, yellow and blue was introduced in 2010 to represent people of which sexual orientation? 10 seconds.
Pansexuality, asexuality.
There it is. Yes, pansexuality. Perfect answer. We have righted that wrong. We get yourself another 1,000 on the board, and it's all the twos. $200,000 currently in your bank. 46 questions remain. Where next?
Oh, okay. I'll go back to K-pop, please.
Returning back to K-pop. Question is, the fan club of girl group 2NE1 is also the name of which card game? 10 seconds.
Snap, Pontoon, Blackjack, Poker.
There it is,
Texas
yes.
Hold'em.
There it is, yes. I could not accept Pontoon in 21 for some reason, but I could accept Blackjack as the actual answer there, so very well played. I mean, 2NE1, if you read it fast, it does sound like 21.
21,
so,
yeah.
That's the little trick there. Blackjack was the answer, not the first you gave me, so no extra cash. But you are now 13 questions away from seeing 300 questions during this stream. Where are we going next?
Can I finish off K-pop, please?
Okay, last one in K-pop then is... With lyrics inspired by her iconic career, what American female singer's name is the title of a 2010 single by the girl band Secret? 10 seconds.
Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Shania Twain, Beyonce, Whitney Houston, Cher, Tina Turner.
Didn't get it. You were going for all the right ones, but you just missed one out, I think. Lugaroo in chat getting there straight ahead of everyone else. Yes, it is Madonna. Madonna was the answer we're looking for there. So that is a strike back on the board. Let's right that wrong. Where are we going?
Back to flags, please.
Back to flags. And thank you for that follow there, Mando421. Also to Sigma Fan 10 minutes ago, also for the follow. Thank you very much for those follows. Greatly appreciated. We now go back to flags. The question is, in a 2016 referendum, New Zealanders rejected the opportunity to include what plant on their flag? Also the national netball team's name. 10 seconds.
Silver fern.
Perfect answer, yes. Could have also given me just fern or silver tree fern or a ponga. Those are all possible answers. And after narrowing down 10,292 submitted designs, referendum opted to just keep the current design by a majority 57% to 43%. We have righted that wrong and added another 1,000 to your total. 223,000 now with 43 questions left in the game. And there was a donation that came in as well from Mr. Samster with $12, says, 12 bloody hours, you absolute madman. That is absolutely true, Samster. Yes, if you now see the stream counter, that has now been 12 hours that I have been streaming today. And yet we're still going. And I'm not actually lagging yet, which is really weird. So let's keep going, Lucario. Where are we going next?
Yeah. Can I try television, please?
Television, can indeed. The question is, which Happy Days character played by Henry Winkler literally jumped the shark, thus coining the popular idiom for something outdated? 10 seconds.
The Fonz. Fonzarelli.
Arthur Fonzarelli, Fonzie the Fonz, all good answers, yes. Gets you to the 1,224,000 now, your total 10 questions away from seeing a personal 300 questions, and something has got in here that shouldn't be in here. Let's keep going though.
Let's try food and drink, please.
Food and drink. It is a battle. Who's it going to be against though? Do we still have any unique players yet to play? I think so. Opponent Nuevo. I don't think I've called that name yet. Opponent Nuevo, you are the next one up. My God, we're still going with unique players. This is ridiculous. I need more squash. I'm running out of liquids. Do we have an opponent Nuevo? We do have an opponent Nuevo in the green room. Oh my God. This is phenomenal. This really is phenomenal. Opponent Nuevo, welcome to 500 Questions. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, good. We're in the final stretch now, the proper final stretch. So, do you think you can take Lucario down in this battle?
Sorry, I need to switch some audio things up here. Can you repeat that?
Do you think you can beat Lucario here in this battle?
Well, I mean, no, but it'll be fun to see. We'll see what happens here.
We'll see what happens. All right. So, it is on the topic of food and drink. Lucario, lead or follow?
Follow, please.
Go to follow. So, opponent away, you are answering first on this question. Okay. Name the 14 food-related code names used for versions 1.5 up to 9.0 of the Android operating system. No other information there. Opponent Nuevo, you are answering first. 5 seconds.
Ice cream sandwich?
Yes.
Jelly bean.
Yes.
Let's give you your next answer.
Need an answer. Yes.
What?
Lollipop.
Yes. Need an answer.
Chocolate chip cookie.
Can't accept that, I'm afraid. No, that's the wrong answer. So you completely... What, did you just guess on Kit Kat by any chance?
I guessed Kit Kat. I've never done an Android thing.
Yeah, Kit Kat was a correct answer. It's one of the, I think, 2 sort of brand deal names they did. Kit Kat being one of them. The other one was down all the way down to O, which was Oreo. All the others are sort of generic names of different desserts. That's why it's in this food-related code name, because they're all kind of desserts. And as you can also see, they're also alphabetical, so sort of the next letter on in the alphabet. So you started all at I, and then went ahead of there. But there are a couple before I, and then obviously a few more after L as well. Did you have any more answers in the bank there, Lucario?
Oreo, and I think marshmallow was one.
Yes, those are indeed up there on the board as well. Let's quickly go over the possible answers he could have given me. Well, Lucario, you're up to $225,000 now in your bank. And answers were cupcake, donut, eclair, froyo, gingerbread, honeycomb. Then it was ice cream sandwich, jelly bean, Kit Kat, and lollipop that you gave me. Then after that, marshmallow, nougat, Oreo, and pie. And then after that, they just gave up and said it was version 10. Rather than trying to find a dessert or name of a food that began with Q, because that's difficult apparently. Or you could have gone with quince, which is what David would suggest. Unfortunately, opponent Awavio not succeeding in that exchange and the battle, but thank you very much for playing. And we will maybe see you later. I don't know. We're definitely into the final 50. It might end up picking you again. Who knows? Depends on if there's still people still sitting around that have yet to play. But thank you very much for playing, opponent Awavio.
Thank you very much. Best of luck.
Best of luck. Thank you. Lucario, 9 questions away from your personal 300.
Okay.
And we have 41 questions left to play.
Can I take food and drink again, please?
You can indeed. Question is, which dessert made from coffee-soaked sponge, mascarpone, and chocolate takes its name from the Italian for pick-me-up? 10 seconds.
Tiramisu.
It is indeed, yes. Yes, tiramisu, layers of sponge cake soaked in coffee, sometimes brandy and liqueur, with powdered chocolate and mascarpone cheese. Another 1,000 on the board for you, 226,000 in your bank. And 40 questions left now. Where next?
Can I do food and drink again, please?
Mm-hmm. You can indeed. The question is, ranging from 2 for Pilsners to over 40 for Imperial Stout, the degrees Lovibond scale measures what property of a beer? 10 seconds.
Bitterness, fullness, alcoholic percentage, sweetness, lightness.
Say that last one you said?
Lightness.
I'm giving it to you on that one.
If you want,
lightness,
I'm happy to take the X. I'm happy to take the X.
Lightness in terms of its colour, as it were. Yes, I will accept that. So ranging from golden yellow to almost black. So I will accept lightness in that particular context, I think. It's fine, because I can't determine whether you mean lightness as in how sort of heavy the drink is versus lightness as in colour. So I have to accept that you're possibly talking about colour in that context. So I'm giving you it. It wasn't your first answer, so it doesn't matter about adding to the bank, but at least keeps your strikes intact on 0. We have 39 questions left now. Where are we going now?
I'll do food and drink again, please.
Food and or drink. Question is, often quoted as a landmark in the history of inventions, what was first offered commercially by the Chillicothe Baking Company, Chillicothe Baking Company in 1928? 10 seconds.
Donuts, s'mores, sliced bread.
There it is, yes, sliced bread. The phrase, the best thing since sliced bread, was an advertising slogan for Wonder Bread, the first maker of pre-wrapped, pre-sliced bread. Absolutely the right answer. Not your first answer, so no more cash adding. You are now 6 away from your personal 300, and we have just 38 questions left in the game now. Where are we going now?
I'll finish off food and drink, please.
Okay, food and drink. The last one in this category is... Which sauce from southern Chinese cuisine means seafood, even though it does not contain seafood and is not commonly used with seafood? 10 seconds.
Ketchup. Not ketchup. Sichuan sauce. No, I don't know that one.
No, not getting that one, so that's going to be a strike on the board. Anyone in chat? Yes, Procyon Catane getting that straight off the bat. We were looking for hoisin sauce.
Ah.
Yes, sweet, spicy, dark red sauce made from soya beans, vinegar, sugar, garlic, and spices, but it derives its name from seafood, which is surprising, as you say, because it does not contain seafood, or neither is it used with seafood. It is a strike on the board, though, so we need to clear that. Where are we going to do that?
Can I go to flags, please?
You can indeed go to flags. Question is, which Central Asian country has a sky blue uppermost stripe containing a crescent moon and 12 stars in the shape of the word Allah? 10 seconds.
Uzbekistan.
Perfect answer, yes. And we clear that strike from the board and add 1,000. 227,000 now in your bank. 4 away from your personal 300. We have 36 questions left to play now. You still have 2 left in food, in flags. Everything else is sort of untouched. You can't do food and drink or K-pop anymore, though.
Okay. Can I go television, please?
Television. Okay, question is... Both an Alan Bennett BBC monologue series and a new wave band co-founded by David Byrne share what name? 10 seconds.
Talking Heads.
Perfect answer again, yes. Who was a founding member and the principal songwriter, lead singer and guitarist of the American new wave band Talking Heads. Another 1,000 on the board, 228,000, 3 away from your personal 300, 35 questions left in the game. Where now?
Back to television, please.
Continuing on television, and it is a battle. So let's go and find ourselves a competitor for this battle. It is Paulister. Paulister, you have now been picked. Another unique name. Oh, I like what Oni said in chat. Now you may ask yourself, where is the third strike? Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. So Paulister is now up in this particular battle. The third strike was never programmed. Yeah, it's just been a recurring bug ever since Lucario joined the game. Paulister, welcome to the game. Welcome to this battle. How are you doing?
Thank you for having me. I am busy, but just taking a break from something else I'm doing, so happy to be picked so quickly.
All right. So you've been another one that's just joined the lobby recently then?
Yep, like 2 questions ago.
2 questions ago, okay. So, Paulister, you are in this battle. It is on television. And Lucario, you know the drill. Lead or follow?
I will follow, please.
Following again. So, Paulister, you'll same as it ever was. Paulister, so you're going to be giving me the answer first here. Here is the question. Name the 10 American locales featured in the titles of Bravo's Real Housewives series. This list includes a new series that is scheduled to begin in November of 2020. Paulister, you are answering first. 5 seconds.
Beverly Hills?
Yes.
Orange County?
Yes.
LA?
Los Angeles is not on the list, I'm afraid. No. Beverly Hills and Orange County, yes. So that was all we could go for there. So that is another failure on the sideline player, the opponent player. Polister, I'm afraid. We will be saying goodbye to you in a moment. Another 1,000 added to Lucario's total of 229,000. 2 more questions and then they will hit their personal 300. And another one bites the dust. Let's see the possible answers that you could have given. Atlanta, Dallas, DC, Miami, New Jersey, New York City, Potomac, and also Salt Lake City were all of the answers you could have given me on that particular exchange. Unfortunately, did not give me any of those. So, Polister, thank you very much for joining. So now you can go back to whatever you were doing, or just continue watching this, because we are fast approaching the climax of this. But thank you very much for playing, Polister, and we will catch you later.
Yeah, no worries. Good luck, Lucario. Get to 335 Qs. Woo!
Thank you. I'll try.
Right.
So, Lucario, 2 away from hitting the magical 300. And there are 34 questions left in the game. Where are we going now?
TV again, please.
TV. Penultimate question in the TV category is, aged 24, who became the youngest ever woman to win the Emmy for lead actress in a drama for a role in HBO's Euphoria? 10 seconds.
Zendaya.
Perfect answer, yes. Also going to give me the full title, Zendaya Marie Sturmer Coleman. She won a virtual ceremony that was held in September of 2020. Another great answer, another 1,000 added to your total. And this, Lucario, is your 300th question. What shall it be for your 300th question?
Let us finish off TV, please.
Finally finishing off the television category. Well, maybe you don't even have to answer it. It's a top 10 challenge, so let's pick a competitor just as a sideline. They may not get to play depending on your decision, but it is Kazvez1 that has been selected for the sideline slot. So, Kazvez, are you around on Discord? Looks like he is. He's just jumped down into the green room. So I presume we should be all good. Okay, so, Lucario, what do you want to do in this situation on this TV top 10? Do you want to play the question, or do you want to let Kazvez play the question?
I would like to play it myself, I think, please.
Okay, Lucario is going to play. So, Kazvez, sit tight. You're not going to be directly involved here, but you are picked as the sideline player, so you may be required later on for another question. So, sit tight.
I'll do that.
Lucario, your question then is, name 5 of the 10 animated characters credited in the 2nd season of Baby Looney Tunes. Many as baby versions of well-known Looney Tunes characters, 8 voice actors are credited for the 10 main characters of the 2nd season of the cartoon Baby Looney Tunes. 50 seconds start now.
Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Tweety Pie, Sylvester, Porky Pig, Granny, Foghorn Leghorn.
There it is, yep, Granny. There we go, yep. Bugs, Daffy, Tweety, Sylvester, and Granny were the ones you gave me in that order. The other 5 you could have given me, well, let's have a look at them on the board. Another 1,000 added to your total after your 300th question. You could have also given me Floyd, Lola, Melissa, Petunia, and the last one is Taz. You could have also gone with Taz, the devil, I believe. So, that is 300 questions there, Lucario. If this show was called 300 Questions, then you would have met it. However, the show is called 500 Questions. You can only see up to 332, if my memory serves me, whatever the target was. We'll quickly look at the numbers here. There are a total of, 32 questions left, so you can get a total of 332. Will you get up to 332? Let's find out. Kazvez, sit tight. We may still need you for a future battle or clash along those lines. But Lucario is still in control. Where now?
Can I try literature, please?
Literature not touched yet. First question is, in the Jungle Book, who is the main lone wolf who adopts Mowgli and safeguards him from Shere Khan before he goes to find the Man Village? 10 seconds.
Arkela.
Yes.
Arkela, yeah.
Perfect, yes. Arkela, absolutely right, yes. Well done. getting that right off the bounce. Another 1,000 added. Next question. We're now on to question 470.
Okay, let's give roller coasters again.
Going into roller coasters, the question is, which coaster, the UK's first Woody in 20 years, takes riders through an effigy on fire similar to those used by ancient druids? 10 seconds.
Wicker Man?
Yes. Costing £16 million, Wicker Man opened at Alton Towers in March of 2018. Another 1,000 gets added to total, makes it 233. 30 questions left now in the game. What shall be your next pick for 303?
Can I try puzzles, please?
Puzzles, we've not touched yet. Now we're going on to puzzles, let's see. A cruciverbalist is a designer or solver of what type of puzzle, which comes in varieties including blocked and barred? 10 seconds.
Crosswords.
It is indeed, yes. Literally, cruci meaning cross and verb meaning word. Another 1,000 added to your total, 234,000 now your bank. And we keep going.
Okay, roller coasters again, please.
Roller coasters, the question is... Gravity Max at Taiwan's Li Pao Land theme park is an early example of a coaster with a track section that has what feature? 10 seconds.
It goes upside down. It magnets. No.
Could not accept any of those answers, I'm afraid. Kazvez, you're sitting there as a sideline player. Would you have had a clue on this one?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Anyone in chat know it? Effrontery, I think, getting it right. It has, or at least it can, tilt. It is a coaster that can tilt. Could have accepted rotate or tip over or anything like that, but could not accept move for, I think, obvious reasons, because I think all coasters have moving in some way. Moving track section, though. That is slightly different, not rotating track section. Okay. That is a strike on the board. So we need to get rid of the wrong there, Lucario. Where are we going to do that?
Can I go back to flags, please?
Yep, we can. Let's right that wrong. Question is, the Republic of Venice's flag features a winged version of which animal, a well-known symbol of St. Mark the Evangelist? 10 seconds.
Owl. A winged version of which animal? Lion, horse.
There it is.
Elephant.
There it is, yeah. Once you reread the question, you got it. But unfortunately, you did give me owl first. So, not giving you any extra money, but we do clear that strike, which is more important. We have 27 questions left in the game now. 234,000 in your bank. You've seen 305 of all of the questions so far.
Back to roller coasters, please.
Back to the coasters for a top 10 challenge. So, we do have Kazvez sitting on the sideline here. Do you want to play this question, Lucario, or do you want Kazvez to play it?
Tough one. I think I'm going to pass this.
Okay, Kazvez, you're going to be stepping up to the plate here. You've been given this top 10 challenge on roller coasters. Are you ready, Kazvez, to give me 5 of 10 in 15 seconds?
I am ready.
Okay, good luck to you. Here's the question. Name 5 of the 10 countries that have more than 100 roller coasters in them. 15 seconds.
France.
Yes.
Britain.
Yeah.
Germany.
Yeah.
Switzerland.
Nope.
Norway.
Nope.
Denmark. Sweden.
Nope. I mean, a good idea going with all the EU countries. Did work for France, Germany, and United Kingdom. Unfortunately, there wasn't many left in the EU there to go off of. Lucario, any other answers you would have gone for?
I'd have gone maybe USA and China.
USA and China certainly are up there, yes, that have more than 100 roller coasters in them. Yes, that would have made up the 5. So Kazvez, unfortunately, not getting there in time. Only gave me 3, so that will be a loss on your end, which means it is a win to Lucario. Gets it in the 1,000 on the board, 235,000 for Lucario. Let's have a look at all of the answers you could have given. Could have gone with China, US, Japan, also up there as well. Russia, Italy, Turkey, and India. Those were the 10 that you could have given me there for any of the countries that have more than 100 roller coasters. China has actually got 1,584 roller coasters, if you could believe that. About one per million people. An interesting statistic.
That is quite a lot.
Well, thank you very much, Kazfest, for playing. Unfortunately, did not work out for you, so we're going to have to say goodbye to you for now. And we are approaching the proper end now, so very unlikely we'll be seeing you again. But thank you very much for playing, and I hope you have fun.
I have. See you later.
All right, catch you later. And you're still in the game, Lucario. Despite everyone's best efforts to try and knock you out, you're still here. We have 26 questions left now.
Can I do roller coasters again, please?
You can indeed. The question is... Rutschebanen, or Rutschebanen should I say, the world's first wooden roller coaster, was built in 1843 for which Copenhagen theme park, the second oldest still in operation? 10 seconds.
Tivoli Gardens.
Perfect answer, yes. With over 4 million visitors a year, Tivoli is the 5th most visited theme park in all of Europe. Well played, another 1,000 added to your total. You're $14,000 away from making $250,000 in your bank. We have 25 questions left in the game. It is possible to get to the $250,000. It's very possible.
It's going to be tough, I think. Can I finish off roller coasters?
You can indeed. Last one in roller coasters is... In Vertigo at Kings Island and Infusion at Blackpool were made by which Dutch coaster company, an abbreviation of Veldkunning Machinefabriek? 10 seconds.
VKM, Vekkermak, Velkermak, Velkonmak. I don't.
Your answers were so close, but you kept adding extra consonants, so I could not accept it. It's just Vekoma. Vekoma is all we're going for there, not Vikomak. I could not accept Vikomak, I'm afraid. So there's a strike on the board for you. There is the answer there. Vekoma was the answer we're looking for. And you literally taking the first 2 letters of each word there. Veld, V-E, Koning, K-O, and Machinefabriek, M-A. So close. If you just hadn't said C at the end, or maybe the Discord microphone would have broken, then I would have accepted it, but I could not accept what you did say, I'm afraid. So, it's a strike on the board. We've finished off roller coasters now. We can't pick that anymore. 24 questions left in the game. Where are we going to get rid of the strike?
Can I finish off flags, please?
Absolutely can. If you agree to a battle, that is. So, let's pick a competitor. Storm Vision, you have been summoned. Storm Vision. Another battle. This time on flags. So we'll just wait for Storm Vision to join the game. Whew. Really getting into the end now. And welcome, Storm Vision, to the game. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Good to hear, good to hear. How well do you think you're going to do here on this battle on flags against Lucario?
I'm not hopeful.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine on this one, I'm sure. Right, Lucario, lead or follow?
Yep. Follow, please.
You're going to follow. So, Storm Vision, you're going to be answering first on this question. Name the 10 US states whose flags do not feature text in their design. Text in seals and emblems disqualify answers on this list. Only answers from the main 50 states count. And as an extra exception here, Colorado is disallowed because it has a letter C in its design. Storm Vision, you are answering first. 5 seconds.
Ohio.
Yes.
Hawaii.
Yes.
Idaho.
Not on my list, I'm afraid. Presumably Idaho does have some text on the flag. Is a wrong answer on the board. We're getting some answers from chat. Lucario, do you have any other possible answers before we reveal them all?
Alabama and Alaska were the two that I had in mind.
They would have been on the list there, yes, absolutely. Let's quickly resolve everything. We clear that strike from your record there. Now up to 237,000 in your bank. And the answers you could have given me were Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Maryland, New Mexico, South Carolina, Tennessee, and I think the biggest obvious one on the board there is Texas also, the Lone Star State. That would have been a possible answer on the board as well. So, Storm Vision, again, doing well there on the battle, but unfortunately did not find a good answer on the board. So we have to say goodbye to you, Storm Vision. But thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for playing. And I hope you enjoy watching the ending, the climax of this 500 question stream.
Indeed. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. And my phone is going mad because apparently I said the word OK Google at some point, and I followed it up with the words "look to you do in question," and it's given me a Google search for "look to you do in question." Thank you, Google. Appreciate it. So 23 questions left in the game.
Yeah.
$13,000 left to get to $250,000 in your bank.
No pressure.
This is getting slightly harder and harder, but it is still technically possible.
Okay.
Where are we going for your 310th question?
So I've lost flags, which was my sort of backup one. I'm going to have to go literature, I think, now.
Going with literature. It is a triple threat. You're going to have to give me 3 correct answers. If you do so, then we will bump your total by another 3,000. That'll make it a bit easier to get to that $250,000. So, will you get those 3 correct answers? Let's find out. What's the question? Who are the 3 titular characters in the first story in the Railway series, The 3 Railway Engines? 10 seconds.
Thomas, James, Edward, Gordon. Are they them? They might not be them then. David and Edward.
Oh, you missed one off there. Yeah, Edward and Gordon were on the list.
Percy. Was it Percy?
No, not Percy.
It wasn't Percy.
No, not Percy.
blank.
Broad Justice did get it in chat, though. Let's reveal the answer that should have been there. Henry.
Henry, okay.
Henry was the last one there. Edward, Gordon, and Henry were the titular characters in the first story in the Railway series. Yeah, Thomas did not get a story until book 2, unfortunately, called
I'm guessing it was related
Thomas
to
the
that.
Tank Engine. Yeah. So you were in the right field, just did not get me a Henry in time. So that means it's a strike on the board, which we now desperately need to clear away. 22 questions left in the game now. What now?
Can I go to puzzles, please?
Puzzles, we can indeed. Question is, since 1981, which top US university has hosted an annual puzzle hunt where over 100 teams compete to find a hidden coin by solving puzzles? 10 seconds.
Is that MIT?
It is MIT, yes. Or the full title is called Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Also, I have to give the pronunciation of the full title of this team, which is pronounced as Whoosh Galactic Trendsetters Now. Ideally by about 50 people at the same time. They've got emoji in their team name. Unfortunately, they're not rendering on my end, but I think it's like airplanes and whoosh symbols or something. But yeah, okay. Whoosh Galactic Trendsetters Now is the title of the particular team there. But MIT was the right answer. We clear the strike, add an extra 1,000 to your total. You are now 12,000 away from $250,000. We have 21 questions left in the bank. Let's move on to another pick. You have not touched languages or video games yet, or islands.
Or islands. I will go literature again.
Going with literature. Third question in this is... Oh, this is a good written question, this. Japanese poem with 17 syllables, like this is called what? 10 seconds.
Haiku.
Absolutely, yes. Like the question itself, a haiku has 575 pattern in its 3 lines. That is just a perfectly written question. I just adore that. It's snowing on Mount Fuji. Game Grumps reference out there for everyone. An extra 1,000 on the board for you. 239,000 on the board. 20 questions left in the game. We need to keep going.
Literature again, please.
Literature again. Penultimate in this category is... Which popular American children's writer once said, "If I were invited to a dinner party with my characters, I wouldn't show up"? 10 seconds.
Dr. Seuss. Lewis Carroll is not. Okay.
It is Dr. Seuss, yes. Obviously, we were talking about them earlier. Theodore Seuss Ted Geisel. Absolutely. Strictly, his name is pronounced Seuss, but except Seuss, yes. Seuss had no children, or Seuss had no children of his own, saying, "You have them, I'll entertain them." Another 1,000 added. You're now $10,000 away from $250,000. And there are 19 questions left to play with. So it's still possible to get there. Can you make it?
Literature, please.
Literature. The last one in the literature category. Question. Which dystopian Ray Bradbury novel uses the tagline, "The temperature at which book paper catches fire and burns"? 10 seconds.
Fahrenheit 451.
Perfect answer, yes. Published in 1953, the story concerns Guy Montag, who, as a fireman, becomes disillusioned for destroying books and censoring unauthorised knowledge. Perfect answer. Another 1,000 added. You're 9,000 away from $250,000. There are 18 questions left. Still have not touched islands, languages, or video games.
Can I go for islands now, please?
You can indeed. Let's start going with that. And it is a top 10 challenge. So let's pick ourselves a sideline player. Who's going to be the sideline player this time round? It is Pika Chad. Pika Chad. You have been picked for the top 10 this time round. Now, you may not be playing the question here. It is the decision of Lucario here, but do get yourself ready in Discord because you may be asked to. Hello there, Pika Chad. Welcome.
Hello?
Hello there. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Beautiful. All right. Welcome to the game. You may not be playing this question yet, so it's all the decision here for Lucario. Lucario, it is on islands. Yeah. It's a top 10. Do you want to play this question, or do you want Pika Chad to play this question?
I will pass this one to Pika Chad.
Okay. Pika Chad, you are stepping up to the plate here on this top 10. So give me 5 of the 10 answers up on the board here in 15 seconds. And you will earn your right to stay where you are and also give Lucario a strike on the board. Are you ready to see the question?
Hopefully. Yeah, sure.
Okay, Pika Chad, this is your question. Name 5 of the 10 largest islands by area that are smaller than Australia. 15 seconds.
Puerto Rico, Fiji, Sri Lanka, Japan, Indonesia, Malaysia, Papua New Guinea, New Zealand, Dominican Republic. Did I get anything?
I mean, you were giving me some good answers there, but unfortunately none of those are the largest of the 10 that are smaller than Australia, I'm afraid. That is a bit of a brutal list, it must be said. I was desperately looking through the list. I didn't think I saw any... I think I caught you all the answers you gave, and unfortunately none of them matched me. Lucario, did you have any possible answers?
Yeah, like, I don't know, Greenland, Madagascar.
Greenland, Madagascar would have been on the list, yes.
Okay, and then sort of Borneo and New Guinea.
Yeah, they would have been on the list as well. That's 4 of the way there. So let's have a quick look at the entire list.
New Guinea, I think.
We've got Baffin Island, Borneo, Ellesmere Island, Great Britain specifically, could not accept UK, Greenland, Honshu, Madagascar, New Guinea, Sumatra, and Victoria Island. Those are the answers on the board there that are smaller than Australia, but are of the top 10 largest islands that are smaller than Australia. So I'm afraid Pika Chad did not get me 5 in 15 there, so I'm afraid that is going to be wrong for you, and we'll have to say goodbye to you. But thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for playing.
You picked video games. I might have had a chance in that one. Anyways, bless the RNG gods. I at least got a chance. Thanks for having me.
No problem. All right. And away they go. Lucario, you've now seen 315 questions. You are on $242,000, $8,000 away from the $250,000, and there's 17 questions left in the game. Where now?
Can I go for video games, please?
Okay, starting on the video games. Oh, it's a battle! Oh, it's a battle! Pika Chad, oh my god, unlucky on that. But unfortunately, Lucario is the one in control of the game. So it is a battle of video games. Who's going to be picked? It is Proogs! Welcome to the game, Proogs. Another new name. Oh my god, we're still going. We're still going with new names, which is just phenomenal. So just waiting for Proogs to join the game. Hello there, Proogs. Welcome to 500 questions on this video game battle. How good are you on your video game knowledge?
Not great, unfortunately, but I heard you needed some cannon fodder, so...
I guess that we did. But let's see how well you'll do on this video game battle against Lucario. Lucario, same question as always. Lead or follow?
Same answer, I think. I'll follow.
Going to follow. So, Proogs, you'll need to answer first on this question. Name the 12 playable characters in the video game Super Smash Bros. Released on the Nintendo 64 in 1999. Additionally, we require the characters as they are named and credited in the game. Proogs, first answer, 5 seconds.
Mario.
Yes.
Donkey Kong.
Yes.
Princess Peach.
She was not one of the original 12 in Super Smash Bros., I'm afraid. She has featured in future editions of Smash, but not one of the original 12, I'm afraid. According to Line Piece, possibly debuted in Melee, which would have been on the GameCube, not on the Nintendo 64.
It was a stab in the dark, so never mind.
Bit of the stab in the dark, but a good guess it was nonetheless. Is one of the main staples these days. Lucario, did you have any other guesses for the board?
Captain Falcon, Jigglypuff,
yes,
Kirby, Link,
yes,
Luigi.
Yes.
Ness.
Yes.
I'm running out here. Yoshi,
can you
maybe?
run the entire board? Yoshi is there, yes. You're missing 3.
Zelda. No, that was Melee, I think. Was it?
Again, Zelda was later on, yeah. Not in this one.
No, you're going to have to put me out of my misery here, I think.
All right, okay. Well, you did win the battle, so you get an extra 1,000 for that. You're now 7,000 away from $250,000 territory. Let's look at the board there. So you should have said Captain Falcon, Fox McCloud as in Jigglypuff, Kirby, Link, Luigi, Ness, Pikachu, Samus was the other one as well. Samus Aran. The other possible answer you could have given there. So that's what we're looking for the original Smash lineup. Proogs, thank you very much for playing. Unfortunately, probably not the category you were hoping for, but there was the breaks in 500 questions.
Well done to both of you, though, for
playing.
this epic day. So.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. And yeah, thank you, Proogs, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this stream. Lucario.
Yeah.
$7,000 away from $250,000. 16 questions left to play.
Okay.
To make 7,000. That is doable. That is very doable.
It is very doable, but I don't want to sort of fall last hurdle. Let's try languages.
Languages. The first in the languages category, in fact. We've not seen any yet. Let's have a look at the first in languages. Written in Sumerian and Akkadian, an epic poem about which king is often regarded as the oldest surviving great work of literature. 10 seconds.
Gilgamesh.
Perfect answer. King of the Mesopotamian city-state of Uruk. Absolutely perfect answer. Part of the epic can be found on a 7th century BC cuneiform tablet in the British Museum. But it was a perfect answer. Another 1,000 and 6,000 away now from $250,000. 15 questions left. We keep going?
Islands, please.
Islands, second in that category is... Press the button. The main ship in Treasure Island is named after which island, shared by the nations of Haiti and the Dominican Republic? 10 seconds.
Hispaniola.
Perfect answer. Could have also said La Española or Hispaniola. Those are Spanish and Haitian Creole, respectively. But Hispaniola is the one you gave me. That's the one that's on the screen. And another 1,000. 5,000 away now from the quarter mil, and 14 questions left in the game. He's just unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Okay.
Where are we going now, Lucario?
Can I go islands again, please?
You can indeed. Question is, referring to the Arabian Peninsula, the island is a translation of which Middle Eastern news network? 10 seconds.
Al Jazeera.
Perfect answer, once again. Broadcasting in Arabic and English, Al Jazeera is based in Qatar's capital of Doha. Another 1,000 added, 4,000 away now. And your next question will be question number 320.
Okay. Islands again, please.
Another islands question. Penultimate in this category. Question is, which Lesser Antilles island, the second largest constituent of the Kingdom of the Netherlands, is famous for an orange-flavoured liqueur? 10 seconds.
Curacao.
Perfect answer again. Curacao, yes. Netherlands also owns nearby Caribbean islands of Aruba and Saint Martin as well. But another 1,000 added. 3,000 away now from quarter mil. That is a triple threat total away. If you give me a good triple threat, that will take you up to a quarter mil, or just 3 good on the first bounce answers on regular questions. And there's 12 questions left to play.
Yep.
Here we go for your question 321.
Can I have languages, please?
You can. Question is, Icelandic, Norwegian, English, and Dutch all belong to which branch of the Indo-European language family that's named after another member? 10 seconds.
Germanic.
Perfect answer again. Could have also accepted Proto-Germanic as well. And others in the same family include Danish, Swedish, Icelandic, and Faroese. Another great answer. Now 2,000 away. 2,000 away from the quarter mil, and 11 questions left.
Languages again, please.
We're continuing on with languages. Question is, as in defenestration, an act of violence that befell the burghers of Prague, what is the meaning of the French word of fenêtre? 10 seconds.
Window.
It is, yes. To defenestrate someone would be to throw said thing out of the window, yes. On 3 occasions in the 15th and 16th centuries, members of Prague's local council were thrown out of windows. You are 1 good answer away from a $250,000 now. 1 good answer, and there's 10 questions left.
Okay.
Oh, the second factoid. Oh, sorry, there's another factoid. Hang on, sorry. Scorecard's pointing me that I have to say the second factoid. Second factoid. In 1840, Abraham Lincoln, then a congressman, threw himself out of a window to prevent a meeting that he disagreed with in taking part, because it did not meet quorum. There you go. There's your factoid information out about Abraham Lincoln. 10 questions left. This is the final 10. What we going for?
Can I go for languages, please?
Languages, penultimate in the language category. It's a triple threat. Oh my god, going the hard way here. If you give me the 3 correct answers here in 10 seconds, then you will surpass the $250,000 target. You'll be on $252,000 in your bank. If you do not, then we will be adding a strike to the board, and we do not want to be adding a strike in the last 10. Let's put it that way.
Not in the last 10.
No,
Okay.
not in the last 10. So, Lucario, here is the triple threat question. Name the 3 writing systems, a language, and 2 Egyptian scripts found on the Rosetta Stone, now in the British Museum. 10 seconds.
Hieroglyphics, ancient Greek, and demotic.
Yes, yes, yes! Absolutely right, yes! Oh my god, he's actually done it! I couldn't accept the word Egyptian, but hieroglyphics is perfect. Greek, yes, and demotic was the list answers I had. Look at that! $252,000 in the bank! And there's still 9 questions left in the game.
There's only one more goal left, I think, now, isn't there? to finish out the set.
Wow, that is amazing performance. That, I mean, just a complete standout performance from yourself there at Lucario. I can only bow down to the grandeur here. It's just, does his leg still work? I don't know. He's been standing a long while now, hasn't he? So it is the final 9. Where are we going for the next question?
Can I finish up languages, please?
Languages. Yes, you can. Here is the question. To repeat the success of spoken Klingon, which humanoid race gained their own fully constructed language in Star Trek Picard? 10 seconds.
Borg, Ferengi. No, I don't know that one. Nope.
Oh, it's a strike on the board in the final 10. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see that. What we got in chat? Not the villains, not Vulcans either. Sigma fan, you are the first to give me the right answer in chat there. Yes, Romulans have their own constructed language in Star Trek Picard. Yes, Romulans is what we're looking for there. Very well played there to Sigma fan with the first correct answer in chat. That is a strike of the board, which we do not want to see in this final 8. No. We need to get rid of it.
Can I go for video games, please?
Because it would be an absolute pratfall if you were to strike out right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Video games we are going for. Let's see if we can right that wrong. The question is, named after a type of very large, bright star with low density, which indie games company developed Bastion, Transistor, Pyre, and Hades? 10 seconds.
Supergiant. Supergiant Games.
Yes. Supergiant Games. Perfect answer. Founded in 2009 by Amir Rao and Gavin Simon, who had previously worked together on Command & Conquer games. Let's clear that strike from the board. Add you another 1,000 to your total. 253,000. 7 questions left in the game. 3 of them are on puzzles. 3 of them are on video games. And 1 of them is on islands.
Puzzles, please.
Okay, going to puzzles, the third in that category. The question is, which late 18th century Chinese dissection puzzle consists of 5 triangles of various sizes, a square, and a parallelogram? 10 seconds.
Tetragrams and... no, I've not got it.
You are so close with the T. It is a gram, and it starts with a T.
Tangram.
It is a tangram. All of chat is shouting it out to you. It is a tangram we're looking for there in that answer. Can't accept tetragram, I'm afraid, because, I mean, tetra would presume 4 somewhere in it, I'd imagine. And that is not the case, certainly for the triangles. And also, there are 7 shapes generally in a tangram. So, that is a strike on the board.
Another one, yeah.
There are 6 questions left now in the game. Wow. We really do not want to see you fail at this very last moment, so we need to right that wrong. Where are you going?
Can I go to video games, please?
You can. Here's the question. In 2014, thousands of Atari cartridges for games such as E.T. and Centipede were excavated from a landfill in which US state? 10 seconds.
New Mexico, Arizona, Utah,
Perfect
Nevada.
answer, yes. Well played, and you were just enumerating states after that as well, but New Mexico was the first correct answer there. Another 1,000 on the board and clear the strikes. $254,000. 5 questions left in the game. I've heard some dings. Let me catch up on the chat. We have another donation from Rapono Nuevo, $10.21 with no comment. Thank you for that. And Kevin G with a $33.88 donation, which is 8, and aiming for a grand total now of $1,888.88. We have a quintuple 8 in our current donation total. Thank you, Kevin G, for the generous donation there. Thank you to all of you that have donated throughout this marathon stream. We are now 5 questions away from the end. Oh,
yeah.
This is just
tense.
It really is tense. Now, the sitch here is you need to ideally get to 497 on 0 strikes. So if you can do that, then you'll at least see all of the remaining questions. It'd be very weird if you struck out on question 500, but you would at least see question 500. So if you can get to 497 with no strikes, then you will definitely see all of the remaining questions.
Okay.
So where are we going for the next question?
Can I go to puzzles, please?
You can indeed. However, it is a battle. It is a battle. So someone's going to be standing in your way here. Who will it be? Another new name, Mando 421 has been picked. Mando 421 is in the Discord, already jumped into the green room, getting sound checked as we speak. Oh, wow. A battle in the last 5. This is tense now. This is tense now, because I'm really rooting for you to get through here. Mando, welcome to 500 questions at this very critical point of the game. How are you doing?
Doing good.
Good to hear. So, you are currently standing in the way here of Lucario from possibly getting to the 500th question. I still want to tell you, though, to play your all on this. Don't want you to just throw yourself under the bus just so that Lucario can get through, but do play your best in this battle question. I forget the question we're currently on.
Puzzles, I think.
Puzzle, was
Puzzles,
it?
yeah.
Puzzles, that's the one it was, yes. So, Lucario, you know the drill. Lead or follow?
Follow, please.
You are going to follow. So, Mando, you'll be answering first on this question. Name the last 2 words in the 12 titles under which a game for the Professor Layton canon has been released outside of Japan. For example, if the full title was Professor Layton and the Enigmatic Toad, then you just need to give me Enigmatic Toad, and that would count as one answer. In addition, US and European titles, if they differ, count as separate answers. They count as separate answers on this board.
Okay.
Best luck to you all. Mando, you are answering first. 5 seconds.
Curious Village.
Yes.
Pandora's Box.
Yes.
Last Spectre.
Yes.
Lost Future.
Yes.
Mystery Room.
Yes.
Diabolical Box.
Yes.
Azrin Legacy.
Yes.
Miracle Mask.
Yes. Need an answer, Mando? Need an
Versus
answer?
Phoenix Wright.
I'll accept that, yes.
Unwanted Future.
Yes. Need an answer, Mando?
Unwound Future.
We've had Unwound Future, I'm afraid. That's
Okay.
a duplicate answer. Oh, we were so close to getting a full battle there in the final 5. Oh my god. So there is, in this case, one of the remaining answers is actually a different answer in different countries, referring to Last Spectre. The other answer that could have been given is known in the EU as Spectre's Call.
Oh, that's
And the last one on the board that we did not get to was Millionaire's Conspiracy. Those were the last 2 answers we did not reveal. But that was an amazing battle there at such a critical time. However, the result is Lucario takes the win there. Is safe.
Yeah, good job, man.
4 questions left.
Thank you. That's a great battle.
Let's quickly
that was
let's
great.
reveal those answers, although we have already gone over them there. Spectre's Call you didn't get, and when we get to it, Millionaire's Conspiracy you did not get also. But those are the only 2 you did not get in that battle. So that is just an amazing, amazing battle there from both sides. Mando, you did fight with all your all there, but unfortunately you gave me a duplicate answer, so that is going to be it for you. But thank you very much for playing. Thank you very much for taking part in this very momentous occasion, I must say. I hope you've had fun watching the stream.
Hey, thank you.
Lovely. Lovely. Thank you very much, Mando, for playing. 4 questions left, Lucario.
Yeah.
This is question 497. If you can survive the question and not get a strike on the board, then you will definitely see the remaining 3 questions of the game.
Okay.
So no pressure, but
No
this
pressure.
is pretty
No
much
pressure.
foreseeing the 500th question.
Yeah, Can I try islands, please?
You can. The final one in the islands category. The question is, since its 33rd season, the American version of Survivor has been filmed on the Mamanuca Islands that form part of which country? 10 seconds.
Indonesia, Malaysia, Papua New Guinea, Australia, New Zealand, Fiji.
There it is, Fiji, yes.
Solomon.
Also, I failed to pronounce it right. It should be Mamanula, it should have been. But Fiji was the right answer. They did get me in time. That does mean, although you don't get any extra cash, it does mean you are guaranteed to see the
all of them.
500th question.
Nice, okay.
He actually did it. He actually got all the way to 500 questions, or the 500th question.
Wow.
Would have been
okay.
just ludicrous totals, basically. Ludicrous totals. So, Lucario, you know you can't get eliminated from the game, so you can just completely relax at this point. But the question is, will you get the 500th question right or wrong? I know there is currently a sweepstake from in a couple of people around the community that have a sweepstake on whether the last question answered will be right or wrong. I mean, if it's going to be a weird battle or something, that's going to be a very interesting way how we're going to remark that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Anyway, Lucario, you have 2 left in video games and you have 1 left in puzzles. Where are you going?
Can I take video games, please?
Video games you can. If you can get this one right at least, then you are at least guaranteed to survive 500 questions. So that's even more of a big hit. Your question on video games is, in which video game series did a 2011 sequel take a record-breaking 14 years of development by 3D Realms and Gearbox before release? 10 seconds.
Duke Nukem.
It is.
Yeah.
It is Duke Nukem. And he's right. Another 1,000 on the board makes it $256,000, and you are definitely surviving at the end of the 500th question as well. Wow. That's it. That's it. Game over, everyone. Game over. We have left video games and puzzles then. Which would you like to pick for the penultimate question of the stream?
I will go puzzles now, please.
Puzzles it shall be. The question is, the modern name of which puzzle created by Canadian Jacob E. Funk is a contraction of addition cross in Japanese? 10 seconds.
Kakuro.
It is, yes!
Yep.
Kakuro, a contraction of the words Kasan Kurosu. Kakuro was the right answer. Another 1,000 to your total, 257,000. This is the 500th question. This is your final question, Lucario. It is on the topic of video games. And... oh, it's a regular question. So it is just down to you now to answer this for the 500th question, folks. Here it is. I realised the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. Begins which 1993 game set on an island? 10 seconds.
Myst.
It is Myst. You are absolutely right. He has got the 500th question right. Let me get a check of the time. It is 12 midnight 31:32 seconds on my clock. So by my calculations, that means we are looking at approximately, let's just do the carry in that. That makes it a 2. That doesn't add up right. That becomes a 1 instead. And then it's 37 minus 32, so that should become 17:55. So I'm looking at, I think, a total of 12 hours, 17 minutes, and 55 seconds, I think, if my math, very quick maths, is to be believed, as the total for this entire game. From the initial pick of the players when I did declare the time to just then, which I've just declared as 12:31:32. I will have to go at some point through the donations to figure out who got closest. I have got written down what Dev predicted to me as well in his DM, because he did not get the donation in the get the message in the donation message. So I will look at that later on. But that, as they say, is 500 questions. Oh my God, Lucario, how do you feel?
Very, very tired. More than anything.
You feel very tired. My voice feels very tired. I'm starting to feel very, very gruff in voice. Starting to sound more and more. It's not over yet. I mean, technically it's not over yet, 8, because there's still one more thing I need to do. But we will now quickly resolve the screen there. So you get an extra 1,000 on the board. 332 questions. There it is. 500 of 500 on the board. There is another thing I will do once I press the button again, but I'm not going to press it just yet, because we will do that in a moment. There is an extra thing to do at the end. But that is it. That is 500 questions. I'm going to cut to big screen here so you can see me in, I don't know, full grandeur, I guess. Thank you, everyone, absolutely everyone, for making this such an awesome game. It's been such an awesome privilege to host this show for 13 hours on this stream. I mean, the entire game was 12 hours and 17 minutes or something along those lines, but the entire stream length is 13 hours and a bit. It's been an absolute privilege being in this and enjoying every single moment. Hope everyone out there has enjoyed this stream, even if you've only been here for a couple of minutes here and there and just said hi and just popped in and popped out. I hope everyone has enjoyed this. You all made it happen. You all put those million Duke coin towards this, so we made it happen. It's just been... wow. Is this a weekly stream now? No, it is not Proogs. It definitely is not Proogs. We may have proven that I can do 500 questions in one stream, but I am not doing it on the regular. Let's put it that way. This is definitely a end of season special thing. Do we do this as a thing every year? I don't know. I'm not wanting to declare that yet. But certainly this one shoot, certainly. There are some more donations coming through that I need to catch first. We have all the donations coming through. In fact, we like Shapes, $21, saying this was awesome. It certainly was, Shapes. Sheldon with $129. Done by calculation of $258,000 divided by 2,000 gives you $129. Here's a man of his word, apparently. Thank you very much, Sheldon. That is a super generous donation. Blockworker also with $25 there. That was quite amazing. Amazing job. Thank you. You know what? I'm amazed that this held up, technically speaking. The entire game did not fall over at any point. There were some technical issues on my end by pressing wrong buttons at wrong times, but I think in the 99% of all cases, they were accounted for. There was obviously that one blip you had, Lucario, with the Discord mic dropping out and gave you a sort of an erroneous wrong, but that kind of got balanced out in the game anyway, so it wasn't too bad because you wouldn't have gotten any money for it, but it cleared the wrong on the next question. So all in all, it actually cancelled out. Didn't really matter in the end, other than a statistic somewhere who may have been counting number of wrongs. Is that everything I need to do? Is there everything else I need to say? I think that is everything I need to say. I will be turning my webcam off in a moment because I am very conscious that the last thing I want to show in this episode does require quite a lot of graphics. So I will need to turn the webcam off so that at least I'm giving my PC a chance, a fighting chance at doing it. Another donation that's come through. The Shy Ark, with $333, and he says, "Hello, I'm new to this as a friend suggested I watch this and it's been a blast. I donated to donate $1 for each question Lucario got right, and wow, 333 questions. That's insane. Shy Ark, that is just a ludicrous donation. Thank you for the super generous $333 donation that is going straight to Save the Children as part of their coronavirus outbreak fund, hoping to save a generation throughout this pandemic. It will definitely go to good use with them." Oh my god. I don't know how to feel about that. It's just that's overwhelmed me. That I'm now getting teary. I'm now getting absolutely teary. According to David Bodicum, the final score is 366 right, 134 wrong across the community game of 500 questions. Now, obviously, we could go into further details to how much of that is down to how much is that down to Lucario here or not. But maybe we can save that for some later stats breaking down afterwards. But yeah, just amazing. Just simply amazing. Lucario saw approximately 2/3 of all of the questions. Yeah, with 332 questions it was. That's basically the 2/3 mark. It like 333 would be sort of the actual 2/3 mark. But who's counting percentages at that point? It's like 66%, I guess. Then, so that's gonna be it. That's literally gonna be it. There are so many people that I want to thank. However, there is a thing I want to show that will do that. So, although I'm not going to be verbally doing it, I will be thanking you all in a moment. Do not worry. We can all go sleep now. I can go to sleep, and I'll be luckily be able to go to see my family at a reasonable time tomorrow as well, which is good because I've not seen my family for 6 damn months due to lockdown. So I'll be so happy to just have a good relaxing day with my family after all of this stuff has happened. Brig says montage. Well, there may be a possible montage coming in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mute myself on Discord. I'm going to mute other stuff as well on OBS so you can just enjoy this as it happens. Where are we? Going to mute my soundboard. I'm going to mute Streamlabs alerts. Thank you for all the donations extra coming in as well. If you are doing that, it is immensely generous. That is going to be it for me. You're now going to be saying goodbye to me as well, so I'm going to be turning off my virtual cam to hopefully save some more frames. So goodbye to me. I'm now just a rectangle, a grey rectangle somewhere floating in the ether. Hopefully that's given me some more frames to work with. Not many more, but it's something. Maybe I can get myself some more if I hide my game window, which I do not need anymore. So here's a behind the scenes for you. This is what I was looking at for the entirety of that stream. This is my marking screen, which is also what's going on. So there's a little behind the scenes for you that you probably didn't need to know. I'm just going to do that. I'm just basically trying to give myself as many frames as I can. That has given me some more frames from looks of things, so maybe it will handle it. This has been 500 questions. Thank you very much for the journey. I hope you enjoyed Season 4 of Quiz Night. Even if you're new here, do stick around. We will have lots more exciting stuff coming up in Season 5 of Quiz Night. Hope you all have fun. And with that, good night. Hopefully, we do the thing. Hopefully, we do the thing. There it is.